And we are live for match week 34 roundup. Damn, can't believe I've got to week 34. And for those of you guys who have taken the journey with me, thank you very much. Do appreciate it 100%. So, look, it's been a very long day for me, but we got to do this. We got to do this. I just finished watching both the Monday matches as well. And, congrats to West Ham for picking up that win. And earlier we had West Brom and Wolves playing to a 1-1 draw. So what we're going to do first, though, before we get into these Premier League matches, we are going to warm things up a bit. The camera needs to shift a little bit. Yeah, shift that a little bit. We're going to warm things up, and we're going to be talking about, a bit about the other leagues to warm up. Big up to Legend Sweet in the house. Yeah, man, Ferran Torres. I'll get to that, guys. I'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Thriller. Club Olympia Deportivo, Olympia, Honduran club. I actually stopped by Burlington's today, and when I went in there, I saw this guy with an El Salvador national team jersey, and I was like, damn, I wish I had got there before him, but I was late. But I looked around and I picked this up. I found this. And it was only $7.99. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, God damn, I got to have it. The line was so long, it almost made me not buy the jersey. But I'm like, nah, $7.99, you can't beat this. You can't beat this, man. So I just had to pick it up. And especially, it's authentic, guys. And the retail price was $90. Like, come on. I just got $82 off the jersey, so I picked it up. And I also got another one. But I was actually going to wear this, I was going to wear this, but it kind of make the orange-looking peachish kind of color. It kind of throws off the light in. But this Adidas jersey, this is fire, too. You see what I'm saying? This is fire. Oh, my God, this is fire. Oh, this is fire. But, this is what gets me excited, man. Going out, looking around after work and just picking up these nice gear. So I decided to wear one today. Big up to Coach's Desk in the house. How are you doing, Coach? How is you doing, the boy, Coach? Coach, I see you putting in the work, man. Live every day. I be tuning into some of your lives, I just don't say nothing, I just don't say nothing. I just tune in and enjoy the little discussion you guys be having. So, look, let's touch a bit about on the other leagues. So, congratulations. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to Internazionale Milano for winning the Italian Serie A. Let's give Inter a round of applause, man. God damn. 9 seasons in a row, Juventus have won the title over there, and Inter have finally broke this streak. And judging from what I was reading, Antonio Conte actually started that run with Juventus, and he fittingly is the one to break it. So big up to the boy Thriller from Manila in the house. Big up to Fatso, Daniel, King Ronaldo, Slayer. Everybody in here, Selection up in the house here right about now. Big up to everybody in the house. So look, Inter, they threatened last season, and yet again, they came and they played some good football this season, even though the recruitment system is kind of questionable, bringing in like more experienced players like Alexis Sanchez, Christian Eriksen, and Ashley Young, the likes of Arturo Vidal, and so on and so on. It worked. Even a Lukaku, where everyone thought that Lukaku was over, it worked. And, I haven't watched a lot of Serie A. I haven't even watched a single Serie A game. I maybe picked up a couple minutes or few this season because I'm focused. I can't be watching that league. I don't have the time. I'm tired, guys. I'm telling you, I'm so tired. I had a really nice nap on my lunch break today. That's how tired I am. But I'm revived and I'm here and I'm here for us to talk about this. So yeah, Lautaro Martinez is a younger player, but you gotta give it to Internazionale Milano, man. I gotta say the whole name. I gotta say out the whole name because they have been amazing and they truly deserve the Scudetto. I am more disappointed in AC Milan than I am in Juventus. I'm actually happy that Juventus are like way down the table right about now. And if we take a look at the Serie A table right now, we could see what's going on. Take a look at the Serie A table. Inter have officially clinched it. They had a parade and everything, and Lukaku took part in that parade. And it's like it's must be a good feeling. Every single year, Juventus keeps winning. The last time I checked, they were fifth. It seems like with that win that they picked up in the last game, they're now third. So for them, they would want to save face just for pride's sake and come in at least second ahead of Atalanta and AC Milan, even Lazio and Napoli are vying for those places there in the top four. So AC Milan, very disappointing. You see, they're 69 points. They were way ahead of the pack, but they got caught. And maybe it's because of Zlatan's injury or who knows. But they won't win the Scudetto this season. They have to fight again next season. So, look, congrats to Inter Milan. Inter Miami. I say the right thing, but I don't know why Inter Miami is in my head, though. I don't know why. But Inter Milan, you see? Like, Inter Milan, come on, man. I don't know why I'm thinking about Inter Miami, though. But anyways, no wonder Inter Milan was actually going to sue them for the whole name and everything. But Inter Milan have won the Serie A officially with 4 games to go. They can't be caught, and they will be in the Champions League next season. They are the first team in the Serie A to actually secure their spot in next season's Champions League. So congratulations to them, man. If we check the top scorers over here in terms of stats, Cristiano Ronaldo, 27 goals. But importantly, Romelu Lukaku with 21. This is very, very, very important. Assists, Lukaku with 10. He could, be the top assist getter at the end of the season as well. So you got to give it to Lukaku, man. That's why he's been linked with a move to City. I've been hearing him linked back to Chelsea as well. So you got to give it to Romelu Lukaku. He was big, big, big this season. Big up to Sebastian in the house as well. So, guys, let's take a look at La Liga. Let's take a look at La Liga really quick and see what's going on there. La Liga. All right, so Sevilla, 98-minute goal. That's what you guys are talking about, right? They lost, so they're losing some steam in the title race there. If they had won, they would have been right in the mix. But Atletico Madrid still have 2 points here ahead of Real and Barcelona. Real Madrid, the most informed there, unbeaten in the last 5 games. Whilst for Atletico, they have fallen off a bit. There's a big clash coming up. And this game will be between Atletico and Barcelona coming up this weekend. Atletico against Sociedad would also be a very important game. So, Atleti, it's yours to win, but, you can't shit the bed now. Now it's not time to shit the bed, man. It ain't. For Real Madrid, though, their running looks like this. They have Sevilla, Granada, Athletic Club Bilbao, and Villarreal. Tough set of games. All those clubs, except Athletic Club has been in European football this season. Very tough run of games. So let's see how this one ends up. Who do you guys think is going to go on to win La Liga? Let me know in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win La Liga. Antoine Eugene, how are you doing? To be honest, though, to be real, I would love to see Athletic win it just to change the whole narrative, It's always Real Madrid or Barcelona. Atleti did it, about 7 years ago. It'll be nice to see Simeone and his team do this again. Seriously, man. I'm fed up of the same old winners again. Unless it's Man City, of course. Oh, man. Oh, man. Big up to Mason Wynn, who says, my Hammers have an outside chance to make top 4. Lego. It's nice to see a West Ham fan in the house. How are you doing, Mason? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for supporting the thing. Make sure you guys like the video, guys. We'll definitely appreciate that. Let's get it to 75 thumbs up. So, look. That's Serie A and La Liga touched on already. Let's just take a look at what's going on in Ligue 1. We're warming up right now. We're warming up, and then we're going to be talking about the whole Man United thing, you know, the Man United Liverpool thing, and then we touch on the games, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a fun stream today as usual. So thanks to everybody who's in here. Thanks to everyone who's watching the replay. And if you're getting value from the replay, make sure you like the video as well. So, look. Ooh. Goddamn. It's tight. It is tight. Oh, my God. 1 point. It's a one-pointer over here in Ligue 1, where Lille on top the table, 76 points, unbeaten in their last 5. PSG, 75 points. Monaco, maybe still in the mix. Lyon, maybe if the teams ahead of them slip up in their last games, and it's just a top 4. But those teams are guaranteed European football, either Champions League or definitely, Europa League. For Monaco, though, and Lyon, one of them should try to come third because they could actually go straight into the Champions League if, let's say, I think if an English team wins it, they get a third team, which will be crazy. So that's what's going on there in Ligue 1. So Sebastian is saying, can you show Atletico's final games? Okay, Sebastian, no problem. I could do that for you. Atletico Madrid's final games would be against Barcelona, Sociedad, Osasuna, and Valladolid. I thought I did go over here already, Sebastian. I thought I did. So let's just go back to Ligue 1 really quick. Let's go back to Ligue 1. And, I'm going to read some comments. What did you guys say about the La Liga? So you guys are saying, Fatso is saying Atleti. Dr. Bell Atleti. Taha, how are you doing, Taha? Mustafa, Real Madrid. Sebastian, I hope Barca wins La Liga, but I think Atleti. Esle is saying Barcelona. Dr. Bell is saying, be nice to see the EPL winner have a winner other than Liverpool and City. Yeah, you know what, man? You know what? For the sake of the game, yes. For the sake of football, yes. And, it was a beautiful thing that happened in football with Inter Milan winning the Scudetto. I love it. Would I feel the same if Man City actually keep winning the damn thing every single year? I'd be like, God damn, man, you know what I mean? We're winning too many times. So, give it to somebody else, man. This is too dominant. It's boring. It is boring. You know what, man? I'm still a City supporter, but for now, I'm just going to support Salford or something. A Manchester-based club. I'm going to support Salford and I can't do this. It's turning into a farmers league. Look at Bayern Munich, man. Like it's boring. It's boring. At least, let me say this. If Man City go on to win the title every year, but it's very close, nothing's wrong with that. That's competition. But in Germany, there's Bayern Munich just always. Bayern Munich will be behind with 4 games to go and still end up winning the damn title. That's the thing. That is the thing, man. So, Trilla is saying, has the United LFC match been rescheduled yet? Well, I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm thinking no for now. So, Fatso is saying Lille is going to win Ligue 1. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Arnav, how are you doing, bro? Lille, Ligue 1 has been on fire this season. Well, it's been a 4-horse race. That's all. It's been a 4-horse race. So the thing is, a manager, I think his name is Gaultier or something like that. He's been linked with the job at Nice. You see, Lille just played Nice, beat them 2-0, and let me make sure I get his name right. His manager, Gaultier. Christophe Gaultier. He's been linked with a move to Lille. And I'm saying to myself, why go to Lille though? Why go to Nice? He's been linked with a job at Nice. So someone on Twitter said that Nice are more ambitious and they'll pay him more. But still, you leave whatever project. I know Lille are selling club and all, but you leave Lille where you're going to play Champions League football to go to Nice, no Champions League football, and then you don't do well and they sack you. So does it make sense to actually leave your current job where everything is good for more money? Sometimes you have to question that, and sometimes it's just good to just stay put. You see what I'm saying? Just stay put, take your team to the Champions League, enjoy the experience, and then maybe in the future you go to Nice. But I don't like when managers do that. I don't really like when managers do that. But to each is his own. People have ambitions. It's like Julian Nagelsmann going to Bayern Munich and leaving the whole project that he's building at Leipzig. He could have stayed at Leipzig. Right? He's a young man. He could have stayed at Leipzig, win the Bundesliga maybe next season or the season after, and then dominate Germany. You're young. Maybe when you're 45, 46, you go on to Bayern Munich. You got time. But when you're 33, 34 years old and you go on to manage Bayern Munich now, you see what I'm saying? How long you think you're going to last? You see what I'm saying? Like, you plan to last 15 years? Nagelsmann, let's see. Let's see how long he lasts. Because it doesn't matter how well the previous managers have been doing, they ain't last that long. See what I'm saying? Look at Pep. Pep is like, this is boring, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm definite. Pep said I'm out of here. This is too easy. I need a challenge. So that's what's going on in Ligue 1, guys. According to what I read, it's over in the Eredivisie. Yeah, it's over. It's over there in the Eredivisie where Ajax, I heard, have clinched the title over there. So Ajax have officially won the title. Angela Reyes, thank you very much for coming through. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let's get those likes up. We're going to have a good discussion today. We're going to talk about all different types of things. Let's have a nice stream. Guys, make sure you ask questions. Esley is saying Nagelsmann took his dream job. Can't blame him. That opportunity may never come for him again. You got a point, but opportunity would have came, man. Believe it or not. It would have came. Thriller from Manila. Bayern job has a lot of pressure associated to it. He is expected to win the Bundesliga next season off the rip. Whatever you mean, the Doge father Thriller. You see how the thing going on, Thriller. Oh my God. It's crazy. Big up to the boy Law Jonas in the house. Big up to you, Law Jonas. How are you doing? So the Eredivisie is a wrap. Ajax ran away with the league again. PSV second right now. AZ Alkmaar having a great season. Vitesse as well. Feyenoord, so-so season. And, down at the bottom there, oh, man, Den Haag. They struggled last season, and it seems like they're about to get relegated. It seems like they are. So remember when Alan Pardew went over to Den Haag to try, and he actually helped save them, but I think he's since moved on. So that's what's going on in the Eredivisie there, guys. We're warming up, man. Let's get this thing warm. So the Bundesliga looks like this, man. Listen, we're still going to take a look at the Bundesliga, even though it's a joke. 3 games to go, 3 games, only 9 points. Bayern win their next match, it's a wrap. Bayern Munich win their next game, it's a wrap. Did you just hear what I just said? Did you hear the words that just came out my mouth? Do you hear the words that just came out my mouth? Bayern Munich win their next game and they win the league with 2 matches to spare. It's a wrap over there. It is a wrap. And I'm not acting like the Premier League won't be a wrap soon once City win their next game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're going to win the next game. It's against Chelsea. You know what we're doing against that team. Still. But, oh man, it's not looking good over in the Bundesliga there, Look at Schalke down there. Imagine. This is shameful. This is shameful, man. Joker in the house, how are you doing? Paloma, how are you doing? Big up to everybody. Dupe in the house. Look, Dane Richards in the house as well. How are you doing? And look, man. Schalke, man, I feel bad for them. And you know who you got to blame? You got to blame Schalke. You got to blame the players for wanting to go to Bayern Munich. And you got to blame Bayern Munich. The Bundesliga is literally eating itself alive. Trust me, it is. There's no tax on players. There's no tax. Let's say a player moved from one team to another team. There's no tax. It's actually cheaper. It's actually cheaper to leave a Bundesliga club for another Bundesliga club. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh my God, who am I kidding here? It's a joke. It's a goddamn joke. So, what's going on in the Liga Nosh right about now? The Liga Nosh. What's going on in the Nosh? Let me see what's going on in the Nosh. Did Sporting lose? Nope, they didn't lose yet. They didn't lose. There's 4 matches to go in that league, and Sporting are winning the damn thing. So big up to Sporting, the green and whites. Big up to them. They're doing the damn thing there. Porto 2nd. The Eagles, Benfica 3rd. Braga 4th. So that's what's going on in the Liga Nosh there. What's going on over in Turkey, though, in the Super League? We already have a Super League, but it's over in Turkey. There's a Super League, but it's in Turkey. Besiktas, oh man, Besiktas, congratulations to Besiktas for winning the Super League this season. After, last season, Istanbul Başakşehir, who was, what? You got to be kidding! What is going on here, guys? How has Istanbul Başakşehir, who made it to the Champions League for the first time, end up in 14th? This is shocking. But anyways, we're not going to linger. So it seems as if Fenerbahce, are going to be in the Champions League, maybe in the playoffs, Champions League playoffs. But no, Galatasaray are right behind them. But Besiktas will be in the Champions League next season to get smashed up by Bayern Munich. So congratulations to Besiktas. All right, that's what's going on in the Super League. What do you guys want us to check on right about now? What league do you want us to check next, guys? What's going on over in the Belgium League? You know what I mean? What's going on over in the Jupiler League, Belgium League? Let me see, the Jupiler. Yeah, let's find out what's going on, over there. Who's on top there? Bruges. Woo! Oh, that's the Europa League playoff group. Oh, I was like, God damn. Championship round, Bruges. It's Bruges. It's Bruges, man. It's Bruges again. It's me again, Bruges. Guys, make sure you smash a thumbs up button for the live stream, man. The live stream is fire already. It is on fire. Checking out these other leagues before we start. We're just warming things up. You know what I'm saying? It is fire. Listen, man. What else we going to check before we move on? What's going on in the Austrian league, man? Austrian Bundesliga. Oh, come on. It's Salzburg on top. Oh, come. I shouldn't even look. Got to be Salzburg. Of course. In the playoff, it's still on top. Regular season, still on top. Give up. Just give up. It's the Farmers League over there too. Give it up. Give it up, man. And those are the major leagues. One more league, guys. One more league. The Russian League. The Russian Premier League, the RPL, where I do think Zenit won. Zenit, so big up to Zenit for winning the Russian Premier League. And Spartak Moscow came in second, so they'll go into, I think, Champions League playoffs. But Zenit have won the Russian Premier League, and I saw a picture where Artem Zuba was dressed as Deadpool, and he went to collect his medal. I had the picture, I could actually share that picture with you, but I have to like upload it, and it's a lot of work. But I could get that pic. I could show you that picture because I actually downloaded that picture to show you guys, and you have to see that because whenever I find these things, guys, I'm gonna share them with you. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. So let me find that picture, and okay, I got it. And I got another one to share with you guys. I got another one. I got a few things to share with you. You're going to love these. You're going to love these, man. I got 3 things to share with you to spice the thing up. We're not regular over these parts. We're not regular, okay? We're not regular. So, look. Let me upload this, and let me show you guys what's going on here. All right, okay, I got you. Let me bring it to life. All right, let me bring it to life. All right, guys, look. That's Artem Zuba collecting his medal for winning the Russian Premier League dressed as Deadpool, and his son is in a Zenit, jersey and all. So that's what's going on there. Cool stuff, right? Cool stuff. Oh my God. Dom, you're a legend for that one. So I have something else to share with you as well. And look at this. Lil Wayne on every song. Oh my God. This one is fire as well. Oh man, that one is fire. And I have one more to share with you before we move on to start the Premier League recap, the roundup today. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, man, they're not normal over in Ligue 1, man. They're not normal at all. Very perverted over there in Ligue 1. Very, very, very perverted. The perversion is on a whole nother level. On a whole nother level. Okay, so that's what's going on there. It's on a whole nother level. So, look. You guys like that, right? You guys like that. So let's talk, man. Let us talk. We're gonna touch on some of the games. When we're done with wrapping up these games, guys, we're gonna talk Champions League. We're gonna talk Champions League. The league is over, man. Come on. The Premier League is over. Top 4 is pretty much figured out. With only one spot up for grabs, it's up to Chelsea if they want to give it to Liverpool or give it to West Ham United. It's up to you, Chelsea. It's up to you. Because Leicester, United, and City, they're in the Champions League pretty much. They're in the Champions League. So, guys, we're going to start today's video off by talking about Burnley and West Ham. We're going to start a roundup with Burnley versus West Ham United. So, in this game, it ended in a 2-1 win for West Ham United. I did predict a 1-1 draw. The game was at Turf Moor. Burnley are coming off of a huge win, 4-0. Their biggest ever away win in their Premier League history. As for West Ham United, they're coming off of a 1-0 loss against Chelsea. So, from what I saw in this game, David Moyes showed a lot of intent by the 11 that he put out. Mikel Antonio back from injury, and he bagged the brace. He could have bagged 4 goals today. He was clinical at first, and then he got a little sloppy. But you could excuse the man because it was raining quite a lot over in Turf Moor there, Burnley's home pitch. It was rainy. And listening to Sean Dyche's interview before the game, I was thinking, God damn, I sounded a lot like Sean Dyche last week when I lost my voice, man. Imagine listening to a Sean Dyche podcast, guys. That'll be, come on. Easy listening. Easy listening. Sean Dyche podcast. Easy. Easy on the airs, man. Very easy on the air. So, in this game, Chris Wood scored from the penalty spot after Shusek fouled him. He stepped up, dispatched beautifully. Fabianski did go the correct way, but it was too much power, and the man from New Zealand, plays for the All Whites. New Zealand's finest, you could call him. lashed it in the back of the net to bag his fourth goal in 2 matches. So that goal actually brought up his 150th goal for Burnley as well. So congratulations to the boy Chris Wood. And at that point, I'm like, damn, man, I'm about to get this prediction dead wrong because Burnley started the game very, very well. They look bright and, they look full of energy after that big win against Wolves. And when you have Westwood, Wood, and Cork, that's a whole lot of wood in your team, man. You're hard to beat. You're hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? You're really, really hard to beat. So, West Ham, they showed intent. And the thing is, I feel they play a lot better against the teams below them. When they come up against the Chelsea or City or Liverpool, or even though they have picked up favorable results against these teams recently, still though, they have this inferiority complex where David Moyes seems like he give those sides too much respect. Today, he showed Burnley absolutely no respect. No respect. The way they played and the way they were set up for the kill, and the way David Moyes spoke in his interview, he wanted this. He set up the team to win, and win they did. You had Antonio, Benrahma, Fornals, Lingard, Shusek, and Lanzini on the field at the same time, with Kufal and Cresswell on the wings. That's a whole lot of firepower, man. West Ham look good. West Ham look like they could compete in Europe next season. Maybe not the Champions League. They would want to qualify for the first time ever in their history. But I think the Champions League would be a bit too much for them right now. So I would love to see them get Europa League. Europa League would do West Ham a whole lot of good. It would do them a whole lot of good. Only sub made in the game, Jared Bowen. So even though Antonio coming back from injury, he played the whole 90. So in this game, after Wood scored in the 19th minute, 2 minutes later, the boy Mikel Antonio put away, a brilliant header, brilliant cross by Kufal, and it was 1-1. That was Antonio's 8th goal of the season. He made it 8 minutes later when he did put in a juicy, a very, very nice ball by Said Benrahma. That ball would have went in. That would have went in. Antonio, he did put the icing on the cake, but that would have went in. Later on in the game, J. Rodriguez did come on and trouble West Ham a bit. West Ham was still looking to score. There was a lot of chances. Nick Pope was busy. Fabianski was busy. There was a few goal line clearances as well. It was a very, very entertaining game. It was action-packed. And I know a lot of people didn't watch this game. I know a lot of people didn't. Because people don't watch West Ham and Burnley play. Most people don't. People want to actually see the big games. That's what people are interested in, the big ones. Chelsea, City, Arsenal, United, these games. But I watch every game. When I was watching the Black Country Derby today, I was like, God damn, I can't believe I'm watching Wolves versus West Brom, I really can't believe it. But, well done. Well done to West Ham, and they pick up 3 more points. They put their stronghold on that 5th spot, 3 points behind 4th, who are Chelsea. And they have a 2-point cushion over Tottenham Hotspur, who did win emphatically on the match. They will get to that very soon. And they have a 4-point gap ahead of Liverpool, who has a game to play. So if you look at West Ham's running for the West, if you look at West Ham's running for the west of the season, they have a nice running. They have Everton, Brighton, West Brom, and Southampton. That's a good running comparing to Chelsea's running, where for Chelsea, they have Man City, Arsenal, Leicester, and Aston Villa. So there is a situation where West Ham United can get Champions League football by sneaking ahead of Chelsea. But there is also a situation where Chelsea could go on to win the Champions League. We will know their fate this coming Wednesday when they play Real Madrid at home in the second leg. So good stuff for West Ham, and they're in 5th, and West Ham's best position in the Premier League has been 5th. So if they come in 4th, that'll be a great achievement. David Moyes has his tail up. He has a lot to prove. The players have a lot to prove. And even without Declan Rice, the boys, them are doing good. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't got rice, you could eat your vegetables and you'll be fine. So For Burnley, though, they're not safe yet. 1 win in their last 5, 4 losses. They're not fine. They have 36 points. But if West Brom lose their next game, or even if West Brom draw, if West Brom fail to win their next game, West Brom would actually be out. So that's one team eliminated. Fulham, they're getting around that region where if they don't pick up wins, they're gone as well. So they might not even need to win another game. Burnley might not even need to win another game, and they'll still survive. I think they have just done enough this season to survive. So for them, for the Clarets, their next game is against Fulham, Leeds, Liverpool, who they beat already, of course, and then Sheffield United. So it's fair to say that they're safe. They're safe. And that'll be it for that game. I think I did pretty good. There's a lot of other things I could touch on, but we're not going to go too deep in the rabbit hole there. One thing I must say, if Mikel Antonio does go on to play for the Jamaican national team, it would be a great asset. It would be a big, big asset for Jamaica because this guy's nice. This guy's nice, man. So yeah, I'll leave that there. So Shamar Cameron, how are you? You got a Man City fan in the house. He says, what are your score predictions for tomorrow? I've gone for 1-0 City Aguero winner. Look, if it has to be an Aguero winner, it means he would come off the bench because Aguero won't start tomorrow's game unless Guardiola go and overthink again and change up the lineup. Apart from that, I think he would go in with the same 11, false 9, which has been working. So I don't Aguero winner, that would be very, very tense. That means it would be 0-0. Well, that won't be bad because that means it will be 0-0 for a very long time in the match. But we'll talk about that towards the end of the stream, though. We will. So look, Mason is saying, I just wish Mikel stays fully fit for one whole entire season, please. Yeah, man. If he actually stays fit, West Ham, if all the players stay fit, imagine that team with Declan Rice in there. So we're going to move right on to the next one, guys. And let's talk briefly about the Black Country Derby. But wait. Before we move on, the boy Jesse Lingard haven't been scoring lately. Have he lost his mojo? I don't think so, but he has just kind of not been in the headlines lately, You know who have been in the headlines? Dele Alli. You see what's going on with Dele Alli's hair? Listen, we'll get on you later, Dele Alli. We'll get on that hairstyle later. But let's talk a bit about the Black Country Derby here between West Bromwich Albion, who are struggling to survive, to stay afloat, and Wolverhampton Wanderers, who have been a bit lackluster this season. Oh! Sounds like a wounded wolf, right? Yeah, I think it does. So 19th place, West Brom hosted 12th place Wolves, and they share the points. As we know, Wolves have been up in the top 10 for the last couple seasons, but, with the absence of Raul Jimenez and some key players through injury and, the team, a lot of young players, a lot of new guys coming through, they haven't been the force to be reckoned with. They haven't been the force that we know they can be. And if you even look at the 11 that Nuno put out today, it was like, God damn, Nuno, like, what's going on here? Otasowi, Vitinha, Fabio Silva on at the same time. Nori. This is a very inexperienced team, and they still managed to grind out a point. I think West Brom were very, very unlucky not to pick up a win here, and it was a very wet day, very soggy conditions where there was like puddles in the pitch and everything, and it was just a scrap. It was just a scrappy game where both teams had chances, but, at the end of the day, 1 point apiece. Remember, West Brom did win the last Black Country Derby, and they weren't able to get a needed victory in today's game. So Fabio Silva did score in the second minute, the first time extra time, when a clearance ricocheted off his foot, He was facing the goal and it looped up over John Stone, end up in the back of the net. And in the second half, the Senegalese striker Mbaye Diagne, who has been very successful during his loan spell from Galatasaray, he scored a brilliant header after a nice crossing by Connor Townsend. That was Connor Townsend's first assist. That was Mbaye Diagne's third goal this season, and it ended in a 1-1 draw. As I said, a lot of chances created here, and not going to go too deep into this game, but it was a nice watch. It was a scrap. It was a nice scrap. Sam Allardyce took off Dara O'Shea in the 33rd minute. He did that before taking him off early. Tactical switch. Yeah, you could say it kind of worked because Wolves really had West Brom on the back foot in the early parts of the game. So they had to change something. Really, really had to change something. So, look, man, not much more to talk about here. But one talking point, West Brom. They're very, very close to going down officially. If they lose their next game, where they will play Arsenal, most likely they could lose that game. Or with Arsenal, we know anything could happen. But the desperation for West Brom may actually save them. 4 games left, and they need all 12 points to even stand a chance to stay up. They have 26 points right now. They will get 38 if they get all available 12 points. I doubt they will. But if they are to survive, they have to start first by beating Arsenal. And even though some of us may, underestimate Arsenal, they did good over the weekend. You know what I mean? Then they have Liverpool, West Ham, and Leeds. West Brom are not surviving. We could make that conclusion right now. West Brom are over. They have to go back in the championship. I don't think the team was strong enough. If you really look at the team, guys, it's a championship team. Most of the guys who came up, these are the guys that were used, even in the Slaven Bilic era and the Sam Allardyce era. So it's over for West Brom. Sam Allardyce couldn't save them this time around. So we have Dr. Bell is saying, let me see what you're saying. You guys are actually discussing something. Okay. So, yeah. Good draw for Wolves, but not so much for West Bromwich Albion. For Wolverhampton Wanderers, though, they could now say rotate their team, try to prevent, players who are vulnerable through injury, give them a rest. They could now experiment a bit more right now because they're not going to get European football. And if they really push, who knows, they might get a Conference League. But right now, it seems unlikely. They have 4 matches left. They play Brighton, Tottenham, Everton, and United. These are 4 tough matches. So let's see how it goes for Nuno and Wolverhampton Wanderers. So look, we are going to move right on. So the next game we want to talk about, if you guys have anything to add, make sure you add that in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat right now. Big up to AD in the house. How are you? All right. So Dupe saying, I don't know how footballers playing in rain, snow, or puddles. Listen, man. This rain, I know the rain. I don't know how the rain is in England, but the rain in America is cold as hell. In New York, the rain is cold. I don't want to be in no rain. I don't want to walk in the rain. I don't want to kiss in the rain. I don't want to do nothing in the rain. When it rains, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm wearing a raincoat or something and I'm at work and I have to be in it. Otherwise, I don't want to be in the rain at all, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in the rain at all. And big up to Triller, who says, Ethereum and Doge is, going up there to the moon. Yeah, I see what's going on, man. I see what's going on. And guys, some of you guys who are not invested in cryptocurrency, man, just some advice for you. Get in before, it's too late. Before when you get in, it's like, it's normal thing. You see what I'm saying? By the time you're ready to get in, normal thing. You see what I'm saying? Normal thing. So we're gonna move right on to the next match, guys. We're gonna move on to the next match. We going for the fresher games. Let's talk a bit about the Spurs versus Sheffield United. If you guys remember, if you guys have any question, make sure you ask these questions. I need to get it in my phone. Yeah, make sure you guys ask any question. Please feel free to interject with some good questions. So Spurs 4, Sheffield United 0. My prediction was a 2-0. 2-0. I actually predicted West Brom to beat Wolves 2-1, but that didn't happen. But Spurs 2, Sheffield 0. It ended up being 4-0. And this was a good game to watch. I have a lot to say about this game right now. And it was actually refreshing to watch a Spurs team play with freedom. To watch a Spurs team play without restrictions, without too much instructions. Ryan Mason probably said, hey, Bale, go out there, do your thing. Kane, you know what it is already. Dele Alli came out with the full locks, man. We need to get that Dele Alli picture here, man. Because, listen, man, Dele Alli, you're bugging out. I must say that. I must say that, man. I must say that because I was actually going to make a video talking about it, but I was like a YouTube short or something. Dele Alli, you're bugging out here, man. This ain't it, bro. I gotta say, this ain't it. This ain't it, man. This ain't it. This ain't it. How do you guys feel about Dele Alli's hair? Because it ain't it. I don't think it's it. I have to actually let me pull that up for you guys. Let me definitely pull that up for you guys because Dele Alli is bugging out here with the hairstyle. I know it's fun to see footballers with fresh hairstyle and all, but Dele Alli, bro, this ain't it, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is simply not it. All right? This is a joke. I was like, who the hell is this playing for? I'm like, did Spurs sign a new player? Did Spurs actually activate that Spanish rule where you could sign a player like in the middle of the season? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, what is going on with you, Dele? With the full locks. Come on, man. But look. It's nice to see him playing again. And he did play well. I think Spurs played really, really well. They could have scored 6. Poor Sheffield United. I feel bad for Sheffield United, man. Paul Heckingbottom and his boys are heading down back to the championship. And Spurs actually apply the hammer and say, go down. You know what I'm saying? God damn, what a display. Gareth Bale, listen, man. I watched his interview. And Gareth Bale said, it seems like he wasn't even happy under Mourinho. He said if he gets a chance to play and when he's happy, he plays well. You see what I'm saying? So he was firing shots at Mourinho too. That was a breathtaking display by Gareth Bale and by Tottenham Hotspur. I gotta say, Heung-min Son, that goal he scored that was chalked off, that was very harsh. VAR drawing the lines again. That would have been a great goal if it had stood. But Tottenham, they were very clinical on the day. They were they executed their plan well. They were sharp. They had that cutting edge. And everyone played well. Everyone. They defended well because not as if Sheffield United did not, have a few threats. They did. And especially when you have a player like Eric Dyer at the back, you will get chances. You see what I'm saying? You will get chances. When you have Serge Aurier, you will get chances. Like one time I saw Oliver Burke run past Serge Aurier like he wasn't even there. But Aurier did play well. He did pick up 2 assists for the first Bale goal. That was Bale's 7th. He scored his 8th and his 9th in the same match. And that was his first hat-trick since, I think, 8 years ago when he scored a hat-trick against Aston Villa. That was his last hat-trick in the Premier League. So he was set up by Son for the second one. Oh, man, that second goal was crazy. And that all his goals were brilliant. It's just the clinicalness of Gareth Bale. It was just nice to watch. And Son chipped in with one of his own, well-deserved, set up by Steven Bergwijn. They were all good goals. And Spurs they're still fighting for that top 4 spot, where that's their only hope of getting into the Champions League, of course, because we know they were knocked out by Dinamo Zagreb, and they're doing what they have to do. They're winning games, but right now they're 6th. And that was Ryan Mason's second win as Tottenham manager. 2-2, 2 Premier League matches, 2 wins for Ryan Mason. So the honeymoon period might actually work in his favor. And if he does well, they could actually think about holding on to him as permanent manager. Listen, why not? I think it's irresponsible, but it's also innovative in giving a 29-year-old manager a chance at I was about to say a big club, but yeah, a big stadium club like Tottenham Hotspur. But they haven't won any titles. They haven't won anything, so, but it would be nice to see. It would be nice to see that fresh mentality and everything. But I think it would be kind of risky. But sometimes you have to take risk to go forward. So they go up to 56 points. They played well, and they got a well-deserved victory. As for Sheffield United, we know they're down at the bottom of the table. They are relegated already, and it's just up to them if they want to get over that worst Premier League record that was held by Derby County. I think they didn't get over that line as yet. Also, to mention in this game, it was nice to see Sander Berge, the Norwegian international, back fit. He has been out for months, and even, when you think about it, it's because of players like him out, O'Connell out, that has really hurt this Sheffield United team, and we didn't get to see the team that was so promising last season. This season, they played like a championship team. Last season, they played like a champion team. They were almost they were also in the conversation for the Champions League at one time. So for Tottenham Hotspur, though, in their quest of getting top 4, their next game will be against Leeds. Then they have Wolves, Aston Villa, and Leicester. All winnable game for Spurs. If they play like this, they're winning all their games, and they could get top 4. They could get top 4. Chelsea, West Ham, watch out. Liverpool, watch out. The top 4 race for that one spot is very hot. I think Leicester and United, they're not catchable. Well, maybe Leicester. Maybe Leicester, but not United. Surely not City, who are champions elect. So we're not even going to get into the Sheffield United matches, guys. We're not. So we have, Thriller is asking, do Sheffield United come right back up next season? I can't call that. I can't call that one. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say they don't come right back up. Who knows if they're gonna lose a few players? The championship is very difficult to predict. Very, very difficult. Maybe some of the teams who actually didn't, who don't come up this season would actually have a stronger case to come up next season. And you also have to put a team like Fulham and West Brom in the hat because they're going down. I think they're going down. I think both of them are going down. It's too late now. It is too late. Big up to the boy Errol Brown in the house. How are you doing, Errol Brown? And Sola, there's context. Relax yourself and wait. At the end of the stream, when we're done talking about these Premier League games, we will talk about the PSG Man City game, okay? I know it sounds like you want Man City to lose or something, but just wait. Goddamn, wait. Jesus Christ. Enough. If Sheffield don't lose many of their half-decent / good players and get in a half-decent manager, they should be able to come back up straight away. Yeah, but let's see. Let us see. So Errol Brown is saying, Dom, why you put Liverpool in that they can't make top 4, dying with laughter? Yeah, they could still do it. You know what I mean? Big up to Jersey Boy in the house who says Liverpool versus United will happen in 2 weeks or so, apparently. All right, thanks for the news there, Jersey Boy. I didn't see anything on that yet. But guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. We are going to continue with this thing. All right, we're going to keep the ball rolling because, let's not waste time. Arsenal 2, Newcastle nil. I did predict Newcastle to beat Arsenal 2-1. I got that one wrong. And when you look at the Arsenal setup, you're like, yeah, Newcastle are going to have Arsenal for dinner, Or they're going to eat their dinner. That sounds a little bit more appropriate. Aubameyang, Martinelli, Willian, Odegaard up front, Xhaka at left back, Wasteman, Bellerin at right back, Louise, a mistake waiting to happen, Gabriel, Matt Ryan in goal. You're saying to yourself, God damn, how Arsenal going to win here? And with them having the Europa League match in mind, I think that's why Arteta definitely rotated. And they still managed to win the game. So you got to give it to them. Good goal by El Neni. Kind rebound he got there and he smashed it past Dubravka in goal to score his first Premier League goal ever. I'm pretty sure it's ever. I think it's ever. His first goal ever in the Premier League. Let me double check that because from the last time I checked, I think that's what it was. I think that's his first Premier League goal ever, He has 5 goals for Arsenal. Premier League, yeah. First ever Premier League goal. Crazy. That's his first Premier League goal ever, man. So, big up to the boy, El Neni. It seems as if I never really looked into his career, but Arsenal brought him in from Basel. Ooh. Basel. Who knew that? So, big up to the boy, Mo El Neni. An Egyptian did score on the weekend. It wasn't Mo Salah. It was Mo El Neni. Guys, remember when El Neni had those dreads too? Was El Neni's dreads real? I don't even know. I don't know. El Neni is like a more a darker shade Egyptian. You could say he's like a black Egyptian. Or maybe I don't know. Let's not get into race. But, you get the point. He looks more, like West African or let's say South African. Let's not go there. But he was assisted by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who did score in the 66th minute. Brilliant cross by Martinelli. And a wicked right-footed shot for Aubameyang to bring up his 10th goal of the season. He has not been the same since he signed the thing, but at least he got 10 goals this season. So Newcastle tried their thing with St. Maxima and Callum Wilson, but from my recollection, they weren't their best on the day. There was a red card, Fabian Shaw, picking up a red card there late in the game in the 90th minute, and they would be without him for the next game. It wasn't the most exciting matches, to be honest. It wasn't, but Arsenal still managed to do the business. Still managed. Let me just take a quick look at the stats for this game because I can't remember Newcastle having a lot of chances here. Yeah, Newcastle 5 shots, 1 on target. Arsenal 19, 5 on target. So pretty much spot on there. And that's a good win for the Gunners. That would give them momentum going into the Villarreal game coming up this Thursday, where they have a 2-1 deficit over the behind the Yellow Submarine. And this is their only path into the Champions League next season. And they haven't been in the Champions League for quite some time too. So it would be a big deal for Arsenal. So Thriller, what are your thoughts on this game, Thriller? Thriller is saying Aubameyang should have been scoring goals for that huge contract he signed. Yeah, man. But, that's what it is. The man got distracted by the money, It's crazy, though. When you think about it, right? When you think about how much money these guys make, man, it's like, you're telling me, let's say they get paid every Friday, right? You're telling me, even if a player makes, let's say a player only make 40 grand a week. Let's say a player who make 40 grand a week. But still, you're telling me there'll be 40 grand in my bank account this Friday, and then next Friday, and the Friday after that? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, man. So, once you're a professional and you're making decent money, even if you make $25,000 a week, come on. If you make 15, you're doing well. Don't live beyond your means. But if you're making 15 a week, that's good. That is still good, man. That is still good. You know what I mean? That is still good. Big up to Nishu in the house who said, damn, are you excited for tomorrow's match? City reached their first Champions League final. Yes, I'll be here, right here, live and direct for a watch along. My wife did ask me, hey, babe. She said, are you busy tomorrow? I'm not. Of course I'm busy. I told you there's a Champions League game tomorrow and I'll be doing a watch along. She said, the dentist said, I don't want to hear nothing about no dentist. I want to hear about no dentist. The dentist, they can't do this. They can't just want to call you and say, hey, you could come in for an appointment tomorrow. No. Put that off. It's not an emergency. It ain't an emergency at all. It ain't an emergency. So, watch along tomorrow. Man City PSG. And we could all witness City get knocked out or go into the final to face one of Real Madrid or Chelsea. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, look, man. Good win for Arsenal, man. Good win. Mikel Arteta must be proud of his boys. The squad showing their depth and everything. And they gear up for that Europa League game. Thriller, how you feeling about that Europa League game? We'll talk about that a little later. But, look, for Arsenal, they move up to 9th, 49 points. They could still get that Europa League place or that Conference League place if they push hard. So you could still get Europe, if you don't win the Europa League, you could still get Europe. You could get that Conference League. You could be the first English team in the Conference League, Arsenal. You could make history. That's monumental too. And for Newcastle, they're 17th again. They had climbed up the table, They had climbed up a little further, but they're 17th. And, I think they're safe. 4 games to go. They should be safe. And they should be safe because West Brom and Fulham won't catch them. That's the reason why I think they'll be safe. They won't get caught by the teams behind them. So Newcastle could live to fight another season. They definitely can. Arsenal's fixtures, which is kind of, insignificant in a way, only that Conference League spot. They got West Brom, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and Brighton. Tricky games. And as for Newcastle, who are still playing for their survival, Leicester, Man City, Sheffield United, and Fulham. So they win those 2 games, they're good. They're on the money. And it could still yet be a playoff for that relegation spot if Fulham keeps winning and Newcastle keep losing, and they meet on the final day and get to face each other. You see, any club would do well with Alain Saint-Maximin. I just want to put that over there. This guy's a beast, man. This guy's nice. The boy Saint-Maximin is nice. Errol Brown is saying Saint-Maximin. I only know about Nissan Maxima. Listen, well, he won't be if he moved to a team like Arsenal, he won't be a Maxima, He'll be an Infinity. Guys, don't you get it? Maxima Infinity is a level above. Come on, man. Come on. But look, congrats to Arsenal. And look, congrats. But they won't get the top 4 I predicted them to get. So I'm a bit disappointed here. So Nishu is saying, screw final exams. It's all about the Champions League this week. No. Focus on your finals. The Champions League games are only 2 hours long. It's only 2 hours, 90 minutes, halftime and everything. Come on, focus. When it's done and you go do your test and you fail and you regret it, focus here, especially if Chelsea don't get knocked out on Wednesday. Focus on school. Big up to the boy for Middlebury's in the house. Selection says Liverpool as well. Look, let us move on, man. Good win for the Gunners. So the next game we want to touch on, Everton 1, Aston Villa 2. I did predict Everton to win this game 1-0, but goddamn, man, Aston Villa played some good football, and it seems like they're learning to play without Jack Grealish, who is still injured. He's still injured, but You know who I gotta give some respect to and who I gotta rate? You see this guy, Anwar El Ghazi? Some people need to start putting some respect on this guy, man. He has scored some damn good goals this season. He has scored some good-ass goals. Ollie Watkins, first goal of the game, 13th minute, his 13th goal of the season. Ooh, what a coinkydink. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with a brilliant header from a Luka Dean cross. Very good goal. His 15th goal of the season. Great season by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But that El Ghazi goal in the 80th minute, oh man, that right-footed shot. Oh man, to beat Pickford. Oh, and Pickford was quite busy in the match, you know. Pickford pulled off some real big saves. Emi Martinez pulled off some big saves. It was a good game. It was a good game here. Good watch. But Everton, they lose momentum yet again. It's frustrating for Everton fans. When you think top four. They're like, oh, God, no more top four. Forget about it. Just forget about it. You know what I mean? Forget about it, Everton. Forget about it. But they're one of the teams like West Ham United who have definitely done well this season and we have seen a paradigm shift where we have Leicester, West Ham, Everton all up there vying for Champions League and Europa League spots. And, you have Arsenal behind, lagging. You see what I'm saying? Wolves, teams that had done well recently, lagging. You see what I'm saying? So you got to give it to Everton, man. You got to definitely give it to them. They're 8th right now, and if they had won that game, they would have gone above, they would have definitely been above Liverpool right now. So psychologically, it's an L for them too. They would have been above their neighbors, and Liverpool against United could have been an L. So they would have been above Liverpool. And it would be nice for Everton fans to finish ahead of Liverpool too. And Liverpool would have been 8th. Right now, Liverpool are 7th. This is insane. I can't even believe I'm saying these things right now. But nevertheless, Carlo Ancelotti and his boys have done a good job this season. Not in good form right now. Only one win in their last 5, 3 draws and a loss in the last game. And they got to pull things back. Aston Villa, who have definitely done a lot better than they did last season when it took them on the final day to survive. They have 48 points. Do you believe this, guys? Villa has 48 points. 48, So congrats to Villa. Solid season. And once again, if Jack Grealish was fit, I think Villa would have been in a Champions League spot right now. I think they would have. So, how would they fare without Grealish if he actually move on or, he's been linked to City? I think they'll be all right because this period have definitely, helped them to adjust their game without Jack Grealish. They have some quality players. And they play without Trezeguet as well. We know Trezeguet is a quality player as well. So off the bench came Fabian Delph, Bernard, Josh King, who did get a shot off late that went wide. And not to forget Bertrand Traore. This guy is nice. You see what I'm saying? Bertrand Traore is nice. He set up the ball for the El Ghazi goal. So I think Villa will be nice, man. Villa will be nice. And as you guys like to say, Villa are a big club. So the Premier League need teams like Aston Villa. Ross Barkley against his old team, Everton, a bit tame. He did get a chance. He hit the post. I remember him smashing the ball in the post there. But his game kind of petered off as it went along. And it was a good clash. By the way, I did watch all the games over the weekend, all 10 games. Some of them I started maybe 5-10 minutes late, but I had some connection issues at work, app issues. When I say at work, I do my work, but I still listen to the games, you know what I mean? I'm I multitask very, very well. I'm not a jack of all trades. I just multitask very, very well. So, but for Everton, though, I think Sigurdsson, Iwobi and Andre Gomes could do a lot better. They could offer a lot more on a consistent basis. I think Iwobi had a good period this season and then he disappears and then he plays well for a game or two and then he disappears. You know what I mean? So He got to get his act together. Seriously. Seriously. So, well played to Villa, picking up that win. Hard luck to Everton. So, for both teams, in terms of fixtures, for Everton, they have Aston Villa coming up soon. But before they play Aston Villa, they got West Ham. Okay, they got West Ham, Villa again. Villa again, right? Yeah, they got Villa again. So they'll have another shot at beating Villa. Sheffield United, Wolves, and Man City for the last game of the season, where, you know, they most likely will have to give City a guard of honor for winning the title. So yeah, and most likely let us see who else have to give City a guard of honor. So for Aston Villa, their next few games, their last few games of the season will be against United, Everton, Crystal Palace, Tottenham, and Chelsea. Very tough games. Very, very, very tough games. So what are you guys saying in the chat right now? Big up to everybody in the chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody in here. As I, quench my thirst, moisturize my lip. Appreciate every single person in here watching the live stream. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate everybody who come back for more and more every single week. The thing not hot like it was at the beginning of the season, because people have given up. You know what I mean? City already won the title. What is there to listen to? What is there to talk about? But there's a lot to talk about. We can't give up on what we started. We started something. We can't just stop. You see what I'm saying? I see people stop making weekly predictions too. I've seen one specific person don't even make weekly predictions. I'm like, come on, man. What, you give up? You give up already? Like, come on, man. So selection is saying Aston looked good. And, congratulations to selection for becoming one of the latest mod. So selection says chill down, context. What are you talking about? So what else we got here? Now that I think about it, I would like to see us Liverpool in the Conference League, just so we could give the youth players some game time. I actually heard somebody mention that, I was watching Ryan's live stream a couple of days ago, and that was actually yesterday, and the youngster in there was actually saying he would like to see Liverpool in the Europa League or even in the Conference League, so that the young players like Harvey Elliott and, maybe, what other one, the name again, what's his name? And, goddamn, Harry Wilson. If those guys are in the team, you could give those guys a run out on a Thursday, rest up the main team, mix it up, because you mess around and get knocked out. That's what I'm saying? You mess around and get knocked out by a Steaua Bucharest or a Sparta Praha. You know what I mean? Or Slavia Praha, whoever is in it. You'll mess around and get knocked out by a Croatian team or something. So you want to play strong. I don't think if you're in the Conference League, you should want to play a heavily rotated team, because you mess around and get embarrassed and get knocked out of that competition too. You see what I'm saying? So Tom Breckel says, your opinion as a good football fan from a Man United's opinion. Thank you very much. Curtis Jones, but Curtis Jones is up there with I thought Curtis Jones, Jersey boy, was up there with them big boys like Foden and Saka and them, so I don't need to mention him. Thriller is saying, I think Grealish is taking it slow to be fully fit for the Euros. Yep, because there'll be a 26-man squad, and it would make sense to, not force it to make that squad. So Errol Brown is saying there's a lot of talk about like first team to win the league and can't make the top 4 next year. Ooh. Shots. Semi-automatic shots. Semi-automatic. Shots getting fired over here. But we're going to move on, man. We're doing well. We're doing well today. We're doing a lot better today. And we have to, because, you spend a very long time talking about these games and then you end up in a rabbit hole. By the time you look, it's 2 hours and a half gone. You still got 3 games left to talk about. Yeah. We're not going to do that today. We won't be doing that today. Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. Congrats to Chelsea on that emphatic victory. Yeah, it's emphatic. Chelsea don't score a lot of goals. Kai Havertz with the brace. Listen, 10th minute, 49th minute, set up by Mason Mount with a delectable ball. Awesome. And I like to take the time to say, Mason Mount, I don't apologize for criticizing you early on in the season because you have heard all your critics and you have came good. He has been playing some good football. Mason Mount is a quality baller. He has been playing well. I think before he was like, you know what I mean? Last season he was, but, you know, even on the Lampard he was like, but since Tuchel came in, this man has gone up another level. I got to give it to him. That was a nice ball. And you got to give it to Kai Havertz, who is proving to all of us that he can finish a lot better than Timo Werner. Really, really nice goal. Nice pass, nice goal, nice build-up. And Chelsea deserved the lead there. Definitely deserved the lead. And that second goal set up by Timo Werner, who has been setting up a lot. He has 10 assists this season. That was Havertz's 4th goal in the Premier League. Not a left-footed ball. That I don't know if the Mount one or the Werner one was better. Both of them was telepathic. It was good. Telepathy at its finest. It was really, really good, man. It was really good stuff. And Chelsea deserved the win. Fulham did have a few chances. Edward Mendy was forced into some big saves, man. Big saves. I could remember Lookman with a shot, and there was another shot by Ola Aina against his old team there. That was a freaking crazy deflection, and Mendy still saved it. You got to give it to not Benjamin Mendy. Definitely not Benjamin Mendy. Edward Mendy deserve a lot of credit, man. And you know, sometimes when you hear about Mendy could be, like maybe Tuchel could go in for a different keeper. Listen, this guy Mendy is damn good. He deserved more credit. Not because he's not like, he didn't come in for big money and he wasn't well known before. That was great recruitment. Great recruitment. Petr Cech, definitely got to give it to you. That was some quality recruitment because this guy Mendy has done damn well. I think he has like the second most clean sheets. Yeah, 16 behind Ederson. I think Ederson is on top of the clean sheets charts right now. Let me just check that really quick because Ederson won it last season. Seems like Ederson's gonna do the damn thing again. How many clean sheets does Ederson have right about now? Ederson has 18. So Ederson has 2 ahead of Chelsea's keeper Edward Mendy. Chelsea plays City next in the Premier League. So if Mendy playing that game and he want to actually, pass Ederson, you got to keep a clean sheet there to make it 17. And then the race for the Golden Glove will be truly on. But you got to give it to Edward Mendy. And that's another big talking point from the game. But Fulham, man, I can't believe this is the same Fulham team that beat Liverpool. Oh, my God. This is a joke. This is funny. But guys, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, man. Let's get it to 50 thumbs up. We'll definitely appreciate that. So we have Romadinho says Thiago Silva's ball was a beauty. I'm surprised that Thiago Silva actually played the whole game. I'm really, really surprised. Like, that does not make any sense. Mount, Ziyech, and Chilwell were all taken off, and you leave Thiago Silva on the field. What if he picks up an injury? He's been picking up some injuries lately, so that was kind of suspect there from Tuchel. But look, Scott Parker, you guys tried. You guys tried your hardest. I could see how sad you look and everything, but look, man, when you look at Fulham's team, it's a championship team as well. Just look at the team. It's a championship team. They have, it's a championship team. They did bring in a few reinforcements in Areola and Anderson, who is the captain of the team now. Anguissa did come back from loan, and they have Lemina from Southampton and everything. But the team is Marja came in, Lookman came in, but these are not big. These are championship players. You have a player in Mitrovic who's scoring them for fun for Serbia. He helped you come up, and then you change up your play. You have Joe Bryan, your left back. You deserted him. So what you think's going to happen? You're going back down. You're going down. Not good enough. And I still can't believe this team beat Liverpool this season. I can't. I really can't. But that's just the game. That's just the English game. And we see, shock results like this. But nice to see Billy Gilmore getting a run out as well. He's pushing for, that Scotland squad for the Euros. He's still only 19 years old. Zuma, who I predicted would actually play this game because, you're really good resting up for the Chelsea versus Real Madrid match as well. And Azpilicueta, I did predict all of this. Azpilicueta, James started. Conte came off the bench and all. He's ready to torment Real Madrid again. So we haven't seen Hudson-Odoi in a while. Maybe he'll feature against Real Madrid. Christian Pulisic will definitely play against Real Madrid. Jorginho as well. And I've been hearing that Mateo Kovacic will be out for the rest of the season with an injury. But overall, Chelsea, they have pulled things back. They have actually saved their season after the sacking of Frank Lampard. Bringing in Tuchel has been a big move, and it has been a good one. So they're in the semi-final of the Champions League, where the first leg finished 1-1. They have an away goal, and they're in the final of the FA Cup, and they're also vying for that top 4 spot, where right now they have a little cushion over West Ham, 3 points. They're on 61 points. They have a 5-point gap over Tottenham, and they have a 7-point gap over Liverpool. So it'll be hard for Liverpool to catch Chelsea in 4th. So Liverpool fans, any thoughts about top 4? Forget about it. Just forget about it. It ain't happening. It is not happening. As they say in the Caribbean, it not happen. It not happen. All right, so good stuff by Chelsea. Big win. Next game against Real Madrid. Then they play City in the Premier League. Arsenal, Leicester in the FA Cup, Leicester again, and Aston Villa. A very tough run-in for their last fixtures this season. Could they go on to lose all? It is possible. But from the way Thomas Tuchel has his team playing, that not go happen. So Fulham are in 18th. They have 27 points. They have been horrible. Ever since they went on to win all those games and brought themselves back in contention to survive, they have been horrible. And I mean horrible. No wins in their last 5, and that probably stretched back further than that. And their next games, it ain't going to be fun for them. It ain't going to be fun. They got Southampton. Well, they got Burnley, Southampton, United, and Newcastle on the last day. And I think by the time they play Newcastle, it will be too late for Fulham. So that's my thoughts. What's yours? Let me know in the chat. So look, Antoine Eugene is saying that's how bad Liverpool are this season. Dupe actually made a comment on one of my videos, and I didn't realize that I had clipped the whole debate over Kevin De Bruyne and what you call it? I can't even remember the guy's name. Thiago. Oh my God. I can't believe I even had a debate like that, man. You see what I'm saying? I can't believe I had a debate like that because look who, oh man, I can't believe, man. I'm looking to see if I could find something to do with that, but I can't find it. But I cannot believe, man. I cannot believe. So, Hala Madrid is saying Ramos is back. Chelsea, RIP. I did predict Real Madrid to go through to meet one of City or PSG in the final too. So, let's see how that one goes. Let's see how that goes. You know what I mean? Let's see how that goes. Gervais saying Ramos is back. We don't need to score. That is true. That is also true. Selection, if they lose against City and we win, it is, but it's definitely a stretch, yeah. And I don't know. I really don't know if we're gonna beat Chelsea. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's gonna be coming at a nice time, because if we play on Tuesday, we'll have enough time to rest until Saturday, and Pep could put out a very strong team against Chelsea where the title could be clinched. So it's gonna be tough for Chelsea, where they have to think about they have a lot of tough fixtures, you know what I mean, including the City fixture. Sir and Virgil, how are you doing, man? How are you? So, as they saying, or when there was an actual debate between who is better, Curtis Jones and Phil Foden. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why I partake in these kind of debates, Air Slayer. I really don't know why I did that to myself. That was criminal of me. But you see who turned out to be right in the end. You see what I'm saying? Selection is saying, I can't believe we still having comments like this. Let Thiago settle in the team. Judge him next season when the team is fully fit. Bro, let's see. You got a point, but let's see. Let us see. Let's definitely see. So look, we're going to move on from this. Good win for Chelsea, though. Shout outs to the boy Adam the Great. I haven't seen him in here. He's probably busy at work. But, well done to your team. The next game, it's winding down. We're getting through these matches. I'm going to leave the City Crystal Palace for the last game, and then I'll talk a bit about the United, versus Liverpool match that was cancelled, of course. Well, postponed, suspended, I should say. But Brighton 2, Leeds United 0. For my prediction, I predicted... Well, wait. Before we move on, I did get the Chelsea prediction spot on, 2-0. I did predict Leeds to beat Brighton 2-1. But here we go again, where I get the Leeds predictions wrong. Leeds. It was just too good to be true, They were on a really nice run. Really nice run where they were about 5 games unbeaten. And there they go again, losing. You see what I'm saying? But this was a good win for Brighton and Hove Albion, man. Very good win. And it takes them very close to safety. They go up to 37 points. And they could almost taste next season. You know what I mean? It is nice, when you make your kits, you prepare for the next season, and you're in the Premier League. Instead of, oh man, we got to be in the Championship where we have to play 8 extra matches. God damn. See what I'm saying? Oh my God. We have to visit all these small rinky-dink stadiums where we were actually playing at these big, grand stadiums in the Premier League. Exquisite Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and the Etihad and the Emirates, visiting Anfield and Goodison Park and Old Trafford. And now we have to be here going to all these freaking rinky-dink stadiums. No disrespect to the Championship teams anyway. But, well done, Brighton, man. Well done, Brighton. And a lot of people rate Graham Potter, man. A lot of people rate him, and people say he's the best English manager in the league, Some people say Graham Potter is like the English Pep Guardiola too. And judging from the way they play and their style of football, you could actually say that these guys are attractive. And, I don't mean it that way, but these guys play some attractive football. Let me correct myself. So, first goal in the 14th minute, Pascal Gross, the German, stepped up after Danny Welbeck was fouled. Very, very horrible foul there. I think that was Alioski. Sloppy, I should say. And Pascal Gross stepped up to beat the young Ilhan Melier in goal, who became the youngest Premier League goalkeeper to get 10 clean sheets. So big up to Melier. We got to mention that he has 10 clean sheets. And no Premier League keeper, did I say manager? Keeper has, at his age of 21, has ever gotten 10 clean sheets. I just put you onto something you didn't even know. I just did. I just did. He did concede 51 goals this season, though, in 33 games, so that's not the greatest stat. But, good win for Brighton, the good win. That Welbeck goal, oh my God. Woo! Listen, that touch to bring the ball, to get the shot, that was nice. That was like the Danny Welbeck that was playing for United. That was like United talent Danny Welbeck, Sir Alex Ferguson, Danny Welbeck, and when you look at the trajectory of a footballer's career, and you could remember when they were playing for United and Arsenal, and now at the age of 30, you're playing at Brighton. You're still playing Premier League football, but still, you know what I mean? And for those of you guys who don't know, Danny Welbeck played 142 matches for Man United. That's the team he played the most matches for. He scored 29 goals, 21 assists. He played 126 games for Arsenal, picking up 32 goals, 15 assists. And he even played for Sunderland and Watford. Remember him at Watford briefly, He did play a season for Watford. He scored 3 times. So big up to the boy, Danny Welbeck. It's always one of my, a footballer that I admire. He looks like a humble dude and everything. And it's a nice name, It's a nice name, Welbeck. That's a nice name. He does have 42 caps for the England national team, scoring 16 times. And it appears that his English career might be over unless he has like a 6th season next season with Brighton and he gets a call up for a couple friendlies or the UEFA Nations League or something. But I think his best days are definitely behind him. But that was a spectacular move by Danny Welbeck to score that goal. Another talking point is the boy Yves Bissouma, man. A lot of people have been, talking about him. He's been linked to the move to Liverpool. I've been hearing about Arsenal, being linked to him as well. And Brighton would have to, do a lot to keep him. Give him a better contract or something. But, he has been a very, very key player for Graham Potter's men. So they look good. They look good in the game. Trossard, he looked good. And when you look at their defense with Dunk, Webster, White, the tall guy, the pole, Dan Burn, Joel Veltman bringing in some Dutch quality there. It's a decent team. When you look at the makeup of the team, you have a Frenchman in Moupe. You have a Belgian in Trossard, Englishman in Danny Welbeck, another Englishman in Dan Burn here. You know what I'm saying? You have Dunk, English talent. Webster, English talent. Sanchez, Spanish. You see what I'm saying? White, English talent. And you got Bissouma in there. I think Bissouma, where is he from though? He's from Mali. You know what I'm saying? A little Dutch talent there. And then you go on the bench and you got guys from Colombia and Argentina. Listen, Brighton are low-key a mini Manchester City. They just don't know how to freaking win games, you know what I mean? But that was a good win. Doug, for some reason, my mind just ran on you. I swear I was going to say, big up to Doug, he's not in here. I don't know why my mind ran on you, but bam, Doug is in here. Who says Leeds have 25% win rate without Calvin Phillips in the side. He was a big miss for them at Leeds. I was talking about that. I've been talking about that. I've been talking about the boy Calvin. And in this game, the boy Calvin did not play. I didn't realize it. I swear I didn't realize Calvin Phillips didn't play. I watched this game, but I didn't realize he didn't play. God damn, Dom. Poveda did look bright when he came off the bench. I was distracted. I was distracted watching these. Guys, to be honest, some of these games, I watch the games, but I don't watch like, it's there, I'm doing other things, I'm listening, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and, I'm listening. So I'm paying attention, but I'm like not paying attention to every single thing. But I did mention that Calvin Phillips is the most important player at Leeds United. And if they manage to hold on to him next season, it would be a big deal because teams, I'm pretty sure, are looking at Calvin Phillips. They are. I think Calvin Phillips could be an upgrade on a player like Fred at United. Seriously. Fred. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. If you want to make some money, go sign for Man United. They're going to give you a nice contract. And, you won't win the title, but still, you might win a Europa League or, maybe a FA Cup or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, look. Yeah, Errol, Doug will definitely live for a very long time because I just was thinking about Doug. I tend to do that a lot though, where I think about somebody and then they just pop up in the stream. So look, we're not gonna linger too much on this one, but good stuff for Brighton. It takes them ever so closer to safety, to play Premier League football next season. And I would love to believe that 37 points is good enough. 35 was good enough last season, where Aston Villa barely survived with 35 points last season. So, actually, let me see something. Why? Why? I'm actually just okay, yeah. Try to look at the freaking Premier League table and skipped 1 year. Yeah, 35 points for Villa. West Ham had 39. Bournemouth, they had 34. Watford had 34. It was very close last season, but I don't think it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be close this season at all. It ain't. I think Brighton are good. They're good. They're the Jock Kings of the league. They should have done better, but they just don't know how to finish games off. But finish games off, they did against Leeds United without a Calvin Phillips, who maybe are running out of a bit of steam coming towards the end of the season, said Karen Carney. Go pick a beef with Karen Carney, not me. But not me. And if some of you guys who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So Brighton have Wolves, West Ham, Man City, and Arsenal for their last 4 games of the season. While for Leeds United, who have definitely done well this season, Brighton are 14th, Leeds are 11th, and Leeds have 47 points in the first season back in the Premier League. You got to give him a round of applause for this. Pretty good, pretty good. They could even get Conference League if they push hard enough. So big up to Marcelo Bielsa. What if Bielsa decides that he does not want to sign a contract extension at Leeds United and he go on to Tottenham Hotspur? Woo! That'd be crazy. Who thinks that's a possible move? Who think that's one that could actually happen? Let me know. By a raise of hands, let me see. So Leeds do have Tottenham. Ooh, wow. Wow, I didn't even know. And then they have Burnley, Southampton, and West Bromwich Albion for their last 4 games of the season. So what are you guys saying in the chat right now? So Gervais saying, I had a great time at the protest. It was my first time at Old Trafford, and I even got more minutes on the pitch than Danny Van de Beek. Gervais, you were there? Lies. Lies, bro. All cap. Thriller is saying, Dom, are you saying you manifested Doug into the chat? Yes, I manifest things. I manifest things. You should know that too. You should know that. So we got Zachary in the house who says, I'm getting sick of all the American hate. Yeah. You know what it is, We'll get to that just now. I'm getting sick of it too. We'll get to it. I'm getting a headache. We'll get to that. We'll get to that, man. Look, man, we'll get to it. So look, well done, Brighton. Hard luck to Leeds United, but both teams, Brighton average season, Leeds quality season, quality comeback to the Prem de la Prem. So last game before I touch on the Man City game, my match that I'm yet to talk about. I didn't make a video because I couldn't. I was at work and it didn't make sense to force the issue. and I do a show, and I'll talk about it here. Leicester, Southampton. Southampton won, Leicester won. And this is a shocking result to me because I predicted Leicester to beat Southampton. I feel like these teams have been playing for the umpteenth time this season. They did meet in the FA Cup. And they've been playing each other a lot lately. 9-0, then Southampton go to Leicester and beat them, and then, there's been a nice little rivalry building up between these two teams here. First of all, Alex McCarthy back in goal there. I don't know what was the reasoning behind that. And Fraser Forster back on the bench, and it seems like it worked. It definitely worked. Yannick Vestergaard got a red card in this game early, 10th minute. That was definitely not a red card. But that's according to me. But according to the rule, it's a red card. Even though he got to the ball first, his momentum took the player out, and bam, it's a red card. Whatever, man. The rules suck. Stupid rules. But Kyle Walker-Peters did score early on in the game. It was disallowed because he was offside, rightfully so. Minamino and Adams led the charge in the absence of Danny Ings, injured once again. And when you look at the lineup and when you look at the bench that Hasenhüttl has to his disposal, the man did a damn good job. Playing with 10 men, they did a great job, you know what I mean? So bringing on Salisu Fortella, who had a bright start. Good move. Salisu came on, and the Ghanaian looked really, really good defensively. And Leicester look a bit off the boil on the day. I don't know if it's because of all the success they've been, having lately. They just didn't look like the same swashbuckling team coming up against Southampton here, even with 10 men. You know what I mean? And the first goal came in the 61st minute, James Ward-Prowse penalty after Iheanacho inadvertently handed the ball in the box, pointed to the spot. But then 7 minutes later, Kelechi Iheanacho set up Johnny Evans for his second goal of the season with a sumptuous ball, and really good goal by Johnny Evans to make it 1-1. The game ended just so, and Leicester pick up a point. They did push for the winner late in the game, but wasn't successful. Jamie Vardy, I think, I don't know what's going on with Jamie Vardy. He had a few opportunities where he didn't score. He could have, he had the chances, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe age is catching up to Jamie Vardy now, or maybe he's just going through a bad patch. But, Ndidi was big in the game. Fofana, fasting right about now, made the news for being allowed to eat a banana and taking some fluids during the match. So that's a talking point as well. But overall, it wasn't the most exciting of games. Hasenhüttl did bring on the young Frenchman Ibrahima Diallo, the brother of Abdou Diallo of PSG, to show things up in the end. And show things up he did in the end. Ayoze Perez did come on. Al Brighton did come on to add some impetus looking for that 3 points. But the efforts were futile. So points dropped by Leicester City. And some people may actually be thinking that Leicester could be, losing it again and actually drop out the top 4 race again. But I doubt. Not much more to talk about here, but you got to give Southampton the credit for playing with 10 men and getting the point. It's like a win. Without Danny Ings, it's like a win. So congratulations to Hasenhüttl and Southampton here. So thank you very much here, Jersey Boy, for kicking it off today with £4.99 super chat here. And, look, before I read a super chat, you're talking about Man City here, and we get there, but let me just finish this thing off. So for Leicester City, 63 points. Guys, let me know if you think Leicester would get Champions League football or not. I think they will. I think it's enough, but 63, you know what I mean? They do have a 5-point gap over West Ham. 5 points could, 5 points. You got 4 games. What if they get 2 points in their next 4 games? You see what I'm saying? And West Ham gets in their next 4 games gets about 8. You see? So it is a tricky one, but I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine, though. I really think Leicester will be fine. Their last set of matches are against Newcastle, United. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Whoa, guys. It's hard. This is hard to figure out. Are they really going to be fine? Or Leicester City going to be fine? Listen to this fixture. Newcastle, they have to win that game against Newcastle. They have to beat Newcastle. They have United. Then they have the FA Cup final. That I hope they win, because I would like to see a little shift where silverware goes to that team or that team and not just to 1 or 2 teams or 3 teams. We don't want a farmers league over here, guys. And then they have Chelsea twice in a row. Then they got Tottenham. It's going to be a rough end of the season for Leicester City, where they could definitely battle the Champions League spot. But I don't think they will. I think they will get at least 4 points here and actually clinch, barely hold on to one of those top 4 spots here. So for Southampton, what do their running look like at the end of the season? They have, oh boy, Southampton has Liverpool at Anfield. Southampton has Liverpool at Anfield. Didn't Southampton beat Liverpool already this season at, St. Mary's Stadium? They have Liverpool at Anfield. They got Crystal Palace, Fulham, Leeds, and West Ham. Yeah, they win 1 or 2 games, or who knows, they probably lose all. But they pretty much survive. They got 1 point. They go up to 15. They got 37 points. They'll be fine. But they would want to end the season on a strong note. Back to Jersey Boy here. And I am going to fall for your bait. I am, for just entertainment purposes, I am going to get baited. I heard Man City are planning to get Matt's Debater. And as Matt's Debater as the new manager for the under-23 with his assistant Hugh Jennings. Oh my God. Oh man. Loving it, man. Loving it. So big up to Sick Note Simpkins in the house, who says Leicester and Chelsea got tough fixtures. It's not over yet, guys. Look, for the entertainment value of the whole thing, man, I want to see craziness at the end of the season. I want to see some crazy shit happen at the end of the season. We want the entertainment. You see what I'm saying? We do, man. We want the entertainment. And Zachary says, soccer, just the name, bro. Italia calls it calcio. Isn't it crazy, right? Isn't it crazy that the USA calls football soccer, but many of their soccer teams have FC in the name? NYCFC. It's supposed to be SC. God damn, get it right. If you call it soccer, Major League Soccer, why does the football teams have football club in their names? It's supposed to be soccer club, god damn it. But look, thank you very much, Jersey Boy, for the super chat there. Definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. He said, I did it on purpose to lighten the mood. Thank you very much, man. We got to lighten the mood sometimes. We do have to lighten the mood. We got to have a little fun. It is fine to have a little fun. It is fine. So, Za Ali is saying this week could have seen 3 leagues win their championship same day, if not for the protests of the Man U fans. Inter and Ajax won it. Imagine the scenes. Yeah. Alex Jones, how are you doing? How things? And yeah, Air Slayer, LAFC, FC Dallas. It doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, please. So for the last game that we got to talk about, guys, we have gotten to the end. Oh, man, what a success. Before 2 hours, too. So we might wrap up in about 2 hours 15 minutes because I want to talk about the whole United Liverpool game that didn't happen. I want to talk about the fans protesting and all that stuff. I just want to give my 2 cents or my 3 cents on it. Okay, so look, Man City 2, Crystal Palace 0. I did predict a 3-1 win for Man City, but City ended up winning the game anyways. And I did talk about Man City rotating 8 changes. 8 changes. Only Ederson, Cancelo, and Rodri. Ederson, Cancelo, and Rodri played the Champions League game. 8 changes. This is ridiculous. And on top of that, Pep only made 1 sub. Listen, Pep, you're making it look too easy, bro. You're making it look too easy, Pep. You're making it look too easy. When I saw the 11, I was like, Aguero and Jesus, okay. Torres, Ferran Torres, okay. Sterling, okay. Sterling was bright in the game, but for some reason, Sterling has lost his touch. Sterling has definitely lost his touch, man. It's like somebody burnt his fingertips off. He has lost his sensitivity because he's in front of goal. He's like Sadio Mane right now. He's like Sadio Mane. You see what I'm saying? If I have to pick whether I want Sterling or Mane in my 11, I'm picking none of them. Bench. Not even in the squad because I don't know what's going on with these guys right now. And Sterling can't score to save his life. But, you know, it was a dull first half, man. The first half, I was like, God damn, what am I watching here? What am I watching here? The team was just all over the place. There was no cohesiveness. It was just like, oh, man, don't tell me we're going to lose to Crystal Palace today, you know. Please don't tell me we're going to lose to Crystal Palace today. But the boys came back in the second half and they played well. They played some really good football. They played some attractive football, man. I was impressed. Crystal Palace did get their chances in the game. They got 9 shots at goal, 4 on target, compared to Man City's 23 on target. More shots at goal than Man City on target, which is crazy. But that Sergio Aguero goal, oh my God. Set up by Benjamin Mendy for his first assist. Aguero's second Premier League goal this season. I can't believe I'm saying only 2 goals this season, Aguero. God damn. Injury all season. Do you believe that Aguero has been injured all season and Man City are still 80 points? 80 points running away with the league. This is insane. Pep Guardiola, you're making a joke of the Premier League right now. You're making it a joke. Because when they thought that they figured you out, here comes Pep with another one. False 9. Remember a couple seasons ago when Pep played the false 9, we were like, what the hell are you doing? You're overthinking. It seems as if he had to overthink this season in order to actually outthink the Premier League teams. And it has been a genius ploy by Pep Guardiola. And it's a great achievement when you could beat another Premier League team with 8 changes made. And people might actually say, oh, it's because Man City has a lot of money and, you know, City buy up the best players. That's not true, you know. That is not true because if you look at the players that Man City actually buy, it's not really players who are like in crazy, crazy high demand. It's not. It ain't. Laporte, you know, Stones, De Bruyne, Chelsea reject basically. You know, you look at Sterling when he, you know, you look at Ruben Diaz. Nobody was going in for Diaz. United didn't want Diaz. Chelsea didn't want. Nobody was going in for these guys. Liverpool, they showed no interest. And you look at Ake. Nobody wanted Ake. Cancelo. If you look at the type of players that Man City actually signed, it ain't like the players that everybody have been linked to. It's like these signings where you're like, whoa, look at Ferran Torres. You know, you don't expect the signings. You don't really expect the type of signings, but they're good signings. They're very good. So people get it wrong when they say, oh, City is because of the riches, you know, and all of that. City is spending their money well and they're scouting well. They're doing some quality scouting, bringing in some quality players, you know, and you got to give credit to the players to absorb the information that Pep Guardiola is actually teaching them and for actually getting better. Look at Zinchenko. He's improved. He's definitely improved. And even though I still want Mendy out the club, Mendy played well. Mendy had a good game. Mendy had a damn good game, man. And Cancelo and Ferran Torres dealt with Zaha. They had Zaha in their pockets, basically. And I got to give it to Ferran Torres in this game for actually tracking back a lot and helping out in defense. And it seems like he'll be all right. He'll be all right because that second goal was a very good finish. Left-footed shot for his 4th Premier League goal this season. Not a bad season. Not a bad season. I'm just being a little hard on the 21-year-old kid because I want to see more. Because what I saw from him at Valencia, I saw a player that was hungry. And I want to see that hunger at Manchester City. And I just wasn't seeing it. 20 Premier League appearances in your first season, 4 goals, 2 assists. Not bad. Most of the times he comes off the bench. That's not bad at all. You see what I'm saying? That's not a bad return. That's not a bad return this season at all. Not a bad return. You know, and in terms of starts, he had a good bit of starts, but not a whole lot of starts. When he does play, I think is when he starts. When Pep rotates and put him in. You know, he got I think it's like 50-50 in terms of the starts and his appearances off the bench. So, you definitely got to praise him for that. Give praise when praise is due. And Pep Guardiola played both Rodri and Fernandinho in the same team, a more defensive setup. It's nice to see Nathan Ake playing a full 90 alongside Laporte. I thought that wasn't actually going to happen. It's also nice to see Pep do that and not play Eric Garcia. I think Eric Garcia should not play again for Man City. Get the hell out of the club, you damn snake. You know? Seriously. And I know there's some Barcelona fans in here. It's the wrong move. Think about Brahim Diaz, who I think is now at AC Milan from Real Madrid. Look, if they stayed, look at how good Foden is. They would have developed and they would have been world beaters. But you know what they are right now? They're on the cusp of flopping. Seriously. You think Eric Garcia could save Barcelona's defense? Wait and see what's going to happen next season. Remember, I told you that. Sorry for the Barcelona fans here. Sorry. You'll see what I'm talking about. And you should not have made me do it, Eric. But I had to do it, Eric. I had to do it. I really had to do it. So I expected us to beat Crystal Palace, and beat Crystal Palace we did. And with 8 changes and 1 sub. Listen. Pep Guardiola, you're turning the Premier League into a sham. You got to leave. You got to go. Pep, you got to go. You got to go, man. And Man City had a chance to win the title after that victory on the weekend. But the United fans decide that they want to break down Old Trafford and go in and go on top of the goal and take selfies and fall off the nets and everything, and then walk around the place and run from police when they say police is coming and all of that, and I'm going to give my take on that very, very soon. I'm going to give my take on that. But what a season, man. Man City, the way we started, I'm like, oh, God, here we go again. Another horrible season. Very bad start to the season. Very bad start. And, drawing to Leeds and, who did we lose to early on in the season? I can't even remember. But we didn't start the season well at all, man. And we were a lot of points behind Liverpool at one time. A lot of points. And it's shocking to see that we actually came back. Very shocking. We came back. We came back hard. And you got to give credit to that. People are saying, Oh, it's because Liverpool, they injuries. But what about Leicester? What about United? What about Chelsea? How did Man City get past all these teams when they were 14th at one time? Who remembers when Man City were 13th or 14th at one time? People were laughing at United and City. They were like 13th and 14th, only at the wheel. Oh God, Pep has lost it again. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, laughing stocks. Who's laughing now? So you got to give it to City. You could have the tools and don't know how to use the tools. You see what I'm saying? But then you could give a man who has the skills to use the tools and he could paint you a masterpiece. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So what are you guys saying in the chat right about now? Who's saying something? Pep comes from an anti-galactical philosophy. It's why the Madrid versus Barca dynamic was so attractive. Sadly, Barca fell into the trap of money signings and lost their way. Yeah, forgot about La Masia as well. That's another talking point. So, Formidable saying Mendy is gone down. Stop wasting your time on him. City are after striker and a left back. Yeah, but I think there's still a little. I think there could be a situation where he stays and has a backup role, a rotation role. Because, to be honest, he didn't play that bad in the game. He didn't play that bad. You got to, listen, man, you got to call it for what it is. If you're not playing well, you're not playing well. And we have the Formidable saying that goal was typical. Ol Kun is back. Typical Aguero goal. Typical. Ball come on, let it run. And straight foot, bam, straight into the roof of the goal. That was an amazing goal, man. Pep Guardiola was buzzing at that goal. You could see him, you could see the fireworks going off inside of Pep's chest. You see what I'm saying? Oh, man, it was like, God damn. It was goddamn. And saying that, it made me actually remember this picture right here, guys. You remember this? Oh, man, the League On need to chill, though. Dele Alli needs to chill as well. You got to chill, Dele. You got to chill. You know what I'm saying? You got to chill, man. But, look, it was a good victory. I expected the victory. It felt good when we scored. It felt good when we got a second. And it felt damn good when we got over the finish line with another victory. So I won't be too long on this because it's pretty boring talking about Man City winning and winning and winning because we know that City are on the cusp of winning a third title in the last 4 seasons. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Somebody win the thing for God's sake. I know Liverpool did, but could we please get some competition next season? Please. I beg you. Let's get some competition next season so that at the end of the season, we don't have 30-something people in here for a roundup. We want to have 134 people in here because it's hot. It's a title race. It's over. It's been over for a long time. It's been over for about 10 match days now. Seriously. But it's because of my perseverance and my consistency why I continue to come back to drop you guys some fire. Big up to Obi OKK in the house. Says, let me see what Obi is going to say here. Before I read Obi, let me read Obi's comment. Let's wait for City to win the Champions League. City is successful only when they win the Champions League. You and Pep knows it. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Cynicism again. Aaron Guy says, yes, Dom, what's your take on next season? I reckon you lot defend the title with Chelsea second in a close title race. I'd be more happy with my team winning Europa. That's if you get Europa. Legend Sweet in the house who said Dominic Ferran Torres, lot of fire. Look, I could see that Ferran Torres is one of your favorite players. I do like Ferran Torres, but I do get frustrated with Ferran Torres. That's the whole thing. So Dr. Bell is saying Pep has learned to pace a season. It's used to be that he either dominated the league from week 1 or he just dusted by January. Now he's fought back-to-back leagues. Yeah. So what else we got here? Whoa. Selection is saying City looking at Rafinha now. Hopefully Liverpool get him. Let me let you guys know something, If Man City are really looking at Rafinha, I didn't see anything from Fabrizio Romano about that. So not until Fabrizio Romano says anything, I'm going to really believe. But, let me see. Yeah, I ain't got nothing here. From Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, I ain't seen nothing here from Fabrizio Romano here. But, okay, Dortmund will be open to sell Sancho. Yeah, I've been hearing the Sancho things. Look, if Man City are serious about signing Rafinha, Liverpool, best believe you won't get him. I'm just going to put that out there. Because if they have to be a bidding war for who's going to pay more to Leeds United won't give up their player that easily. It's going to be Man City because Liverpool are cheap. Legend Suite. When you play Ferran Torres consistently, he will do well, I think. Yeah. That's the thing. But remember, if it's his first season, you got to manage his game time properly. You can't play him too much and then he gets injured, So I think Pep did the right thing this season. He did get a lot of time in the Champions League too. So that's another thing. That Pep did. So we have Alex Jones saying, enough of them other supporters was gassed when City was down the table. Yep. Definitely right about that. So the Formidables is also saying City could go for Kane. Haaland will go to Bayern end of next season. Mbappe to Real Madrid. Yeah, Haaland might definitely end up over there. Because he might want to stay in the Bundesliga and dominate. And win a title over there. Because Lewandowski's getting up there in age and all. And Bayern might want to do something where they have both Haaland and Lewandowski in the team. You never know. You never ever know. So Thriller is saying, really, really hope we have fans in the stadiums next season, even if only 50% capacity. Things are going to, listen, trust me when I say this, things are going to get back to near normalcy and we're going to, get our lives back. This COVID thing will be, controlled pretty soon. People will get vaccinated. There will still be COVID out there, but it would be, very, very, very low amount. You know what I mean? It is still going on. COVID is ravaging India right about now. I think it had like 400,000 cases one day. But then again, India has 1 billion people. You see what I'm saying? So that's like a speck in the population. But still, it's rampant right now still. People are acting like if COVID is not in. It's like today at work, the supervisor's coming up in my face and talking to me. And I'm like saying, listen, back up, bro. Back the fuck up, bro. I'm saying, back up. But I didn't say that, though. I didn't really say that, but I'm saying he doesn't have COVID, though, but still, But yeah. So what else do we have here? We have Prime Prodigy saying Bayern is such a bully, man. I hate that so much. Yeah, at least some of you guys agree with what I was saying. But the crazy thing is, the crazy thing about that video that I made on the whole Bayern Munich and the German Bundesliga, it's the Bundesliga fans that came and disliked the video. And when they done, they said, oh, look at the amount of dislikes. Of course, you're going to dislike the video. I'm calling your league a joke. Of course you're going to dislike the video. But I got my point across. Noah Kura is saying 3 players Liverpool should sign in your opinion. In my opinion, I was thinking about this today. I could make a video talking about this, but look, Liverpool are already going to sign a defender in Konate. That's one. All right? They have to sign another winger to give Mane and Salah a little competition along with the Jota signing. So a player like Rafinha or Pedro Neto would be a great signing. I'll go for one of those players who are already in the league, but they would come at a premium because, Jota came at a premium, 45 million plus add-ons and everything. If you look outside the league, I can't put my money on who Liverpool would actually bring in. You see what I'm saying? Maybe a Leon Bailey or Chuck Woozy or one of them guys. Who knows? And they need a striker. You get a striker, you could talk. You got to get rid of Origi. my opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't care who don't like it. Origi, sell. Sell him is a waste of time. Naby Keita, waste of money. Oxlade-Chamberlain, you gotta sell him. He's injured too many times. You gotta move him on to another club where he's gonna get more game time and strengthen his body. He's just not playing enough at Liverpool. You see what I'm saying? Ozan Kabak, send him back. Not good enough. Had some good games. 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs. Not good enough. Konstantinos Tsimikas, like I told you guys at the beginning of the season when I reacted to his signing, average. 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 Klopp isn't going to trust him. He ain't going to trust him. Nico Williams, average. Liverpool got to do better. Hence the reason why they didn't win the title this season. Average team. Average. So... we got Obi saying, to talk about the fans at the stadium, they are going to try to get a couple thousands of people in for the last 2 match days, maybe a few thousand, even if it's maybe 8,000 or whatever. So Obi saying, Dominic, you don't ask after our man Ryan LFC. He is now humble. I remember he used to laugh at you and City. Yeah, I actually went into Ryan's stream yesterday and I dropped a super chat and I asked him back to back because I did ask him back to back before, but he didn't answer me. So like my comment was ignored. So I had to drop the super chat because you know when it's super chat, you don't have to acknowledge it, but he did acknowledge it. And I had him, talking about the fact and making all that. I'm like, look at this guy talking about injuries and this. I'm like, telling you all the time, humble yourself, bro. Humble yourself. What else we got here? Yeah, Shaqiri. Gotta sell him. You have to be firm and sell. No, Cora, the fact that German team keeps selling their players to their main rival Bayern just shows how boring the Bundesliga is. And the thing is, a lot of the players go there on a free, So which means that Bayern caught these players. They caught the players for years. And listen, man, how a player is going to sign for Bayern on the end of his contract? It means that Bayern Munich was talking to the player before he was even 1 year left on his contract. Bayern was already talking to the player. Don't sign a contract extension. We want you. We love you. We think you're very talented. Come on, you got to play for Bayern Munich. You're going to win the Bundesliga. You could win the Champions League. You could win the DFB Pokal. You could travel all over the world. People know who you are. Your legacy is more important right now. And plus, you're gonna get a higher wage. Of course, players are gonna sign. And that's what Bayern Munich have been doing. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and what's his name there? Hatzavich, or however you pronounce his name. These are the things that Bayern Munich have been doing. But the Bayern Munich and the Bundesliga fans are too blind and too naive and too myopic to even acknowledge that. You gotta acknowledge that. Leon Goretzka left Schalke. What happened to Schalke? Down. You see what I'm saying? If you look at all the other players that leave their teams, and then Bayern Munich is not only the problem. Players leave Gladbach to go to Dortmund. Players leave Dortmund to Gladbach. Players leave Frankfurt to this one. It's like the freaking Bundesliga is like a little system where you have you could swap players. Like, oh yeah, go play for him this season. Oh, you know what, come back over here. Oh, manager, yeah, play for him you go manage that team this season. Oh, you know what, go manage this team over there. It's a joke. It's a goddamn joke. It's a joke. How is Frankfurt about to, on the cusp of qualifying for the Champions League, but their manager is going to a team that won't qualify for the Champions League? It's a joke, man. And thank you very much, Obi. $5 super chat here. Says, next season will be tough. Liverpool, City, United, Chelsea are for the title next season. Will be real fire in the EPL. Who do you think will win it? You got to throw Leicester in the mix as well. We can't disrespect Leicester City like that. We can't disrespect Tottenham like that either. And Arsenal. Maybe not Arsenal. But look, Obi, it's too early to call. Best believe Man City would be in the conversation again. United would be in the conversation. And Liverpool, I think, would want to come back hard after flopping hard this season. Best believe Chelsea would be in the conversation. I think you're spot on, Obi. I think you're spot on. Obi, you're spot on. But we got to throw some more variables in the mix like Leicester City. We can't forget about Leicester and Tottenham. It's going to be a fun season. And you know what I have to start designing my thumbnails for next season. Because it ain't going to be the same as the thumbnails this season. I want to design it next season because from match week 1, we're going at it again. You know what I'm saying? We're going at it again. We're going to have a good turnout because it's fresh. You know, Liverpool are not 6th and 7th. So the Liverpool fans won't be hiding. They're going to be coming back out. And I commend people like Jersey Boy and Obi and all the other Liverpool fans like Dog and, you know, the closet Liverpool fans that we have in here as well, you know, that support other teams in their countries and do support Liverpool as well, you know, them guys. But look, let us talk a bit about the whole thing that happened here, guys, with Liverpool and United. So Thriller is saying, Dom, turn your thumbnails into NFTs. How do you go about doing that, though? I have to look into how you go about turning things into NFTs, you know, non-fungible tokens. I got to find out how you turn things into that because who knows, man. And you were actually telling me that my Mahrez, the goal celebration, that's something that could go down in the history of football too because if City go on to win the Champions League, that would be part of the journey. That could be part of a documentary. You see what I'm saying? My reaction could be in a documentary when you think about it. So you got to take these things serious. But look, let us talk here. Selection, before I get into this, Selection asks, what do you think about Kane's situation, contract, and do you see him there next year? Kane has a tough decision to make, right? If, let's say, Tottenham tied on Gareth Bale, and Gareth Bale is fit, he's vibrant, and he's ready, he's full of zeal, full of energy, and he's ready to play, it could be a situation where if you have a fit Bale, Harry Kane, Dele Alli back in the mix if he does decide to stay, Son, Lucas, Bergwijn, Ndombele, Tottenham could be a force to be reckoned with. You see what I'm saying? If they have the right manager who is willing to let the boys play their football instead of parking the bus and playing negative. Even though they have a lot of goals, Mourinho was playing some negative football where he'll have one goal and then he'll just kill the game. You can't do that. One goal ain't enough. It ain't enough. Let the boys go out and score a second and a third, and then you could manage games then. Or if the situation where you only have one and you need to manage a game, then yeah. But Mourinho wasn't doing that. Tottenham are one of the teams that drop points from winning positions. They have they're up there with the team that dropped the most points from winning positions. And then you're going to get knocked out by Mislav Orsic and Dinamo Zagreb. Of course, you're going to get sacked. You see what I'm saying? So Harry Kane has a tough decision to make. Do I actually want to win trophies? You see what I'm saying? All right. Thank you very much, Thriller. I'll check that out. Definitely will. You know what? Let me see this. Open. Let me write that down right now. Open sea or Rarible. Open sea. Rarible. All right. Let me check that out. Could be on to something, bro. I'm going to take your advice because I give you some advice and you took action and you could see it's working. Is it worth it? Let me work it. It's working. It's working, bro. You know, so thanks a lot. But let's go back to the Harry Kane thing, though. Harry Kane now has to decide, oh, man, do I want to win trophies? Or do I want to stay at Tottenham and, yeah, I'm a Tottenham legend and win no trophies? Do I want to play with Bale and maybe get a shot at winning trophies? Or do I want to go to Man City and definitely win trophies? What do I do? It's a tough decision, and Harry Kane is going to make that choice. I can't make it for him, but those are my thoughts. Those are definitely my thoughts. So, guys, the last thing we're going to talk about right now, because I witnessed it. I was actually watching the Newcastle Arsenal game while the whole United, protest was going on, and I'm just going to give my 2 cents on that. I think what the fans did to protest was the right thing. If you have a grievance against the club's owners in the Glazers and you're not, happy with what they're doing for your club and everything, fair enough. You understand? Fair enough. But, the owners have been coming under some heavy criticism because of their involvement in the whole Super League. And the fans just think it's very despicable. They don't hate it. They don't like it. They hate the idea. They don't want to be part of it. And they want the Glazers out. They want the Glazers out. They want them to sell. And they don't want no parts to do with them. They want nothing to do with them. So they were planning this protest for some time. It was supposed to be a peaceful protest. I didn't know about the protest, to be honest, until the day. Because I don't really pay attention to these things, guys. And then, they're protesting outside the stadium. I did see that. They have flares. They have this, that, blah, 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 blah. But then, when they actually got onto the pitch, I was like, what? These guys are bugging out. And I think you could look at it at a lot of different angles. It could be that, they're frustrated and they just wanted to go in and make their point, make their point and make their grievances clear by going on the pitch. And they knew the implications would be great, where they would just basically destroy the whole COVID bubble, because hundreds of people are in the damn stadium where the COVID bubble it's done. So no way the game could have played if the COVID bubble was breached. I heard that one guy did an interview. He said the gates were open from inside. So maybe there was an inside job. You see what I'm saying? But I think the fans should have stayed outside, let their voices be heard through the peaceful protest. They could have made noise. They could have done whatever they had to do, but do it outside. Let the game go on. I think they're wrong for actually going on the pitch and getting the game postponed. But at the same time, that's just my opinion, they would have gotten their point across by actually going in the pitch and getting the game suspended, whereas the whole world would know how they feel and what's going on with the situation, with the Glazers and the Manchester United fans. You see what I'm saying? You see exactly what I'm saying? So they were using the yellow and the colors there, the yellow and green colors. That was the original colors of the club. And, they want the Glazers out. Game postponed, that's a big deal. I think it was a lot of hooliganism that was going on the day. That's just my personal opinion. A lot of alcohol being consumed, a lot of young guys doing it, a lot of young people doing it, and just a lot of people actually doing it just so that they could document that they did it. Social media was there. You see people going on the goalpost, taking pictures, taking out their phones. It wasn't necessary to take out. If you're really serious about what you're doing, you leave your phones in your pockets. It's already being documented on national TV. But when you see all the phones being taken out, it's a joke. Seriously, not the protests, but just the people who are actually taking out phones and let me have this, let me capture this on social media and all this. Come on, they're just like the people who give something to somebody and have to take a picture of it and post it on Facebook. You see what I'm saying? But their point was made. The game got cancelled. I'm mad that the game got postponed, I should say, because I was gearing up to watch the game. I was gearing up to watch the game, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to see if Liverpool could have beaten United, like Ryan LFC said. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to see if United would have spanked Liverpool. But then we had no game. And when you think about these things happening in this day and age, it sets a bad precedent to where fans could decide, hey man, we're going to protest and we're going to go on the pitch and we're going to stop the game. And by stopping the game, we could give our team 2 more weeks to rest, or a week to rest, to prepare for the game so that they could survive or get Champions League and whatnot. So I think it was wrong. I think it was a wrong thing. They weren't supposed to go in the stadium. There were no fans supposed to be in the stadium. They weren't supposed to go in the stadium. But because of the situation, there's no rules. They're going to do what they want. They're going to go in the stadium. They're going to take up the Sky Sports camera equipment. They're going to fling it on the freaking field. You know, they're going to steal the corner flag. They're going to do all sorts of things because it's hooliganism. Simply put. You have to be a freaking hooligan if you're going to go and do that. You have to be. You gotta have some kind of hooliganism in you for you to do something like that. Seriously. Because you didn't have to do that. That's the whole point. You didn't have to. What you were doing outside was allowed. The Premier League knew about it and they weren't going to do anything about it. It's fine. The game was going to go on inside. So that's my thoughts. Like it or don't like it. So, like it or don't like it. What are your thoughts, guys? Formidable says, that guy scoring a bicycle kick gone viral. I didn't even see that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. So, Alex Jones is saying, everyone is free to protest, but no to the foolishness that went on. Yeah, a lot of foolishness went on, man. And Glazers out is saying the stewards let the fans in. And then when they got near the pitch, there was another gate which a steward opened and they never forced him. There's photos and videos. Anyways, keep up the good content. Yeah, I heard that the gates are open from inside. So it was an inside job. Even the stewards actually, were in on it. They were in on it and they wanted, the people to come in and storm the pitch and protest. Even those guys want the Glazers out. You get what I'm saying? So we haven't been seeing things like this in football. We're living in some weird times where all sorts of crazy things are happening. Super League being proposed. Basically, teams announcing on their Twitter accounts that they're part of the Super League, and then fans say, hey, no. Fans protest, clubs back out. Super League basically subdued for now. You know what I mean? For now, because Perez said the Super League is still there. And even after a week and a half, fans are waiting until the Liverpool game, Man United versus Liverpool, to come and basically stop the game. It's like, I think the point was made already. It was pretty unnecessary. Clashing with policemen getting injured, and all these sorts of. I think it's hooliganism at its finest. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I'm not a young 17 or let's say 18. Well, let's say 15 to 25-year-old guy anymore. You know what I mean? So this is how I think. I would not have gone and actually protested. I would not have gone. And, we have like COVID going on still, and these guys, like, they don't care. So Formidable says, Dom, that game being suspended actually was a good thing for City's players focus on the Champions League tie with PSG. You're right. Because let's say Liverpool had beaten United, the Man City players could have actually celebrated, yay, party like it's 1999. And then you got PSG coming up tomorrow, and then you're like, oh, God, we forgot. Somebody could have sprained an ankle while jumping up celebrating a league title. You see what I'm saying? But Everything happened for a reason, man. Everything happens for a reason. So Formidables is also saying, won't be surprised City beating Chelsea next Saturday, and Liverpool winning the 3 points on the table. So Fatso is saying Perez is corrupted. Leon 5, how are you doing, man? How are you doing, Leon 5 in the house? LF Gaming in the house. Guys, if you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, make sure you do so. We'll definitely appreciate that. We'll definitely appreciate the thumbs up. We hit 50 thumbs up, so thank you very much for that, guys. Thank you very much for hitting 50 thumbs up. It's all about consistency. We're back for week 34. You know, we were supposed to actually have a big game that we would have been talking about now, but, you know, no big game. Game was suspended. And another thing, I was asking the people when I was in Ryan's stream yesterday, I was asking in the comments, I was asking, why aren't Man City fans protesting? Why aren't I know the Chelsea fans did protest, right? They did, right? But they protested the participation of being in the Super League. They didn't protest and said Abramovich out. They want the Americans out. You know what I'm saying? After the Americans basically came in, invested, and helped out these clubs, basically. They helped the clubs, but at the same time, you know, they did, you know, siphon money out the clubs too. They want them out. So who's going to own these clubs now? Who's going to own these clubs? I did see something about the Premier League and in terms of club ownership, you know. I did see something in the news. Let me see if I actually find that. Let me see if I find something like that. Okay. Let me see. Not such a special relationship. U.S. owners checkered history of investing in English soccer. Yeah, I've seen something here. FA launches inquiry into Premier League clubs involved in European Super League. Oh man. Glazer family unlikely to sell Manchester United, and Sam Kroenke is also unlikely to sell Arsenal. So at the end of the day, all the protesting is useless. It's useless. Yeah, your point's being made, but these guys are not selling. They're not selling. The protest to get the clubs out of the Super League, bravo, it worked. But to get the clubs to get the owners to sell their clubs, nah, man, you come on, man. Are you kidding me? You telling me to sell? No, I'm not selling. Is that a joke? It's a bad joke. I'm not selling my club. They're not gonna sell. They're not selling. They're not selling because it's not easy to buy a Premier League club. You know what I mean? They're not selling. They're not selling. So Aaron Guy said the Yanks don't care about us, Dom. They only care about the extra dollar in their pockets. But what we have also learned is, I think, why did Man City go in? Why did Chelsea go in? They all care about the money. They all care about the money. This Super League have taught me that they all care about the money. They all care about the money. They all do. They all care about the money. I ain't gonna listen. I'm convinced they all care about the money. Look, Formidables, I know you're saying Mansour have too much credit in the bank. City fans know that. That's why they're not protesting or whatever. But Mansour wants to make money too. He wants to make money on his investment in City too. It's just that he's not basically just doing it for just the money's sake. If he puts the money in now, he could reap the money for generations to come. You know, maybe that's the way he's thinking, you know, with the whole, you know, City Group thing that they got going on. It's a lot of clubs in the whole City Group that also has American investors. So don't you guys think that, man, I know we got carried away before and thinking, yeah, City's owners are not like that. Nah. Look, man, let me show you guys something here. Let me show you guys something here, okay? Let me show you guys something here. City Football Group. I want to show you guys something here for you guys to really understand what's going on here with City Football Group. And you guys will be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do something very different, and to end off today's stream, because I'm winding down. This is the last thing I want to talk about right now. Look at this, right? This is City Football Group website. The first time I've been to this website. I didn't even know this website was existed. So it says our teams: elite men's, women's, and youth teams on 4 continents. Citizens: active participation by the most passionate fans. City Football Academy, world-class football development centers. You see, this is what the whole Man City, the umbrella group is actually doing. City are under that umbrella, with City being the head of the head of the monster. Local authenticity and global reach. Decade in data. It's been an incredible 10 years. 10 years since this thing has been going on. An unrivaled platform, our partners and everything. Look at this, our clubs. Look at this. The clubs involved. You guys are going to see, if you didn't know, if you don't know, now you know. Okay? Can't say the rest. Look here. Manchester City. You see look at what they're building. You guys sit back and if you sit back and you don't understand what's going on, look at what the City Group are doing. People think, look at what Manchester City, who's the head of this thing, that's why they're at the top of this. This is what they're doing, guys. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on here. Don't be blind. I know it's my team, but don't be blind. Man City, New York City FC, Melbourne City, Yokohama Mariners. So that's America, that's Australia, that's Japan. Montevideo City, that's Uruguay. Okay? Torquay. Montevideo City, Torquay. That's Uruguay. See the Uruguay sun in the middle there? Girona. We all know about Girona. That's in Spain. A lot of the youngsters that, were playing for City Academy and they were bought by Man City are playing on loan at Girona. When they can't get an English work permit, they're at Girona. Sichuan Juanyu. I don't know that team, how to say the name. That's a Chinese team. Mumbai City FC, Indian team. Lomel SK, Belgian team. Troyes, French team. You see what's going on here, guys? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? This is what Man City are building. Open up your eyes and realize what's going on here, guys. Don't be blind. Don't be stupid. This is what's going on here with Man City. It's all a group. American owners, Sheikh Mansour, and look, it's all there. And let's go right back and go to Wikipedia so I could let you guys know exactly what's going on here. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you guys what's going on in here. Look. The owners, Abu Dhabi United Group, that's Sheikh Mansour, 78%. They own most of it. China Media Capital, you see that? China Media Capital, 12%. And Silver Lake, I think is American. Yep, Silver Lake headquarters based in California. Silver Lake Investment Firm. You see what's going on here, guys? They're all the fucking same. All these clubs are the same. They're all the same. They're in it for money. The 78% owned by the Abu Dhabi group, yeah. Yeah, they're making money, but they got money already. It's not, yeah. But you see that 12%? You think that 12% ain't a lot? That 10% and that 12% is a lot. They're making the money. So if Abu Dhabi Football United Group ain't it really for the money, they're the bigger picture or whatnot. But you see that China Media Capital and that Silver Lake, they're in it for the money. They are in it for the guap, for the moolah. All right? This is what they're in it for. They're in it for the money. And this is the realest thing that I've actually spoke about in a long time. All the clubs are all the same. All of them. They have similarities. They also have differences. But they have similarities. So we have what we have here. Jersey Boy, why would you want more money? It's good. You guys don't protest. No reason. They don't need to protest because they don't want. What are they going? What are Man City gonna do? Kick out their owners who actually made them into a great team? They used to have great periods in the past, but not consistently. What are they gonna do? Kick their owners out? Come on, it's ridiculous. What are Chelsea gonna do? Kick out Abramovich who actually made Chelsea? You see what I'm saying? Come on. So, for Liverpool to call for FSG to get kicked out, you could say, the fans could say they're ungrateful, but also, they could have their reasons. For Arsenal, if you look at what Arsenal have done since Stan Kroenke became, the majority owner of the club, they have been very bad. They have been bad. Guys, go look at it. Go look it up. Go and look it up. Listen, go look it up. Everything is there. Go look it up. Wikipedia is there. Go look it up. Go and look it up. You look at the period when Stan Kroenke come in and you look at what Arsenal have done then. You look at Glazers and what United have done then. You see what I'm saying? FSG have, Liverpool have brought some success because of their investment in the team. They put in money and they got their reward. They brought in Klopp first and foremost, and they made the big signings of Firmino, Salah, Mane, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Fabinho, Naby Keita, Alisson Becker, Van Dijk. Ask me how I know all this? Guys, I know this. These are big signings. People act these days like if 25 or 30 million ain't a lot of money. Diego Jota. Listen, this is a lot of money. 20. What? I just want just give me 2 mil. And I'm good. Give me 2 mil. I quit my job. I'm done working for the rest of my life. I'll flip that money. People act like if 25 mil ain't no money. It's a lot of money. Look at what City have done. Look at the money they invest in their players. You think they don't want this money back? You think they're not making this? They're making the money back. It's all about money at the end of the day. It's all about money. It is all about money at the end of the day. So we have Tule saying, Dom, the Sheikh note that several decades from now, the crude oil reserves will run out. They're planning the future with these investments. Yep. That's what it is. And there's 10 clubs. There will be more. Troyes recently got bought. Lamel recently got bought. Montevideo recently got bought. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll go in Italy and get a club over there. Netherlands get a club over there. You see what I'm saying? So then what they do now, they send all their little players over to these clubs to develop, and then they sell them on. People don't even realize what be going on behind the scenes, that Man City be buying up these little players for 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil, and sell them for 15, 10 mil. It adds up at the end of the day. If you spend 20 mil, and then when you're done, you just made like 45 mil. You just doubled your money plus more. It's all capitalism, guys. Zachary saying, if you don't like sports business coach / watch children's sports. Look, guys, look. Look, I just want 2 mil, man. I just want 2 mil. Johnny X Meet here saying, damn, just tuning in. Just want to say a lot of other fans are hypocrites because they want their clubs to do the same as the Mansours, and yet they protest against such owners. People are hypocrites. What do I keep telling you? You guys think, oh, Dominic come on here and he don't know nothing. He don't know what he's talking about. Da, 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 da. I'm not going to tune in. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to tune in. You know? Come on. Come on. You see what I'm saying? I want to show you something that I told you guys about a couple weeks ago, and nobody like they actually believe me. Look at this, right? I want to show you guys something. Just look at this. Let me show you guys something. Look at this. You look at this. You just look at this, right? You just look at this. Look at the hypocrisy here right in front of your face. Look at this and look at the capitalistic ways that these guys and the hypocrisy that these guys do on a daily basis. And you guys, I don't know, you guys, if you guys look up to these guys or if you guys believe everything these guys say and why so many people tune in. Because these guys are frauds. Listen, tell them I say that. Look here, right? All right, you make a Super League career mode before the Super League news got announced. Okay, you must have had some type of insight or somebody told you, do Super League. By the way, I'm going to do a Super League career mode next, but I'm going to do it different. I'm going to do it really good. We're going to have fun with it. And because I never came out and blasted the Super League like these guys did, I just came out, I took a neutral stance, I give my thoughts and whatever. That's how I did it. Then, okay, Goldbridge rages at European Super League, right? Bam, 500,000 views, okay? Okay, that's not enough. Let me go again. 295 million. Okay, let me go again. No way, Perez. And this is on this channel. There's more channels that this was talked about. Then, again here. Then, again here. Then, again here. And this has to do with the Super League too. Again here. And I'll get to the point. Look at this. Super League Career Mode Episode 2. It has to continue. After speaking out about the Super League and after criticizing the Super League and talking about if the Super League has to go on, if the Super League go on, you'll quit and you'll do this and you'll do that. Bro, why continue doing something that you don't believe in? That's being hypocritical. That's being a fraud. Seriously. If you don't believe in the Super League, let me say this right now. If you don't believe in the Super League, don't touch it. Don't do anything pertaining to the Super League. Nothing. Don't do it. Stay away from it because you don't believe in it. You see what I'm saying? But when you go and you do a gaming live stream talking about the Super League, I don't care if it's virtual. You don't believe in it. Why are you playing the game titled the Super League? A series. It means you're planting a Super League idea in people's heads, even though you told them, no way, I'll quit if the Super League happens. But if you keep playing the Super League and you're playing the game and it's freaking fun. Because when I do my Super League stream, I already tested it. We're going to have two tiers. We're going to have tier 1 and tier 2, right? We're going to have relegation and promotion in the Super League, not the way Goldbridge is doing it. I'm going to do the Super League because I'm allowed to do the Super League because I'm not a hypocrite. You see what I'm saying? But these guys are hypocrites. These guys are hypocrites. I'm going to do UEFA Super League. So it's endorsed by UEFA. This is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. You're making the capitalist side of you take advantage of your morals and your ethics. Meaning, you're making money decisions over what you truly believe in. If you truly believe there should be no Super League, Don't touch it. There's many other things that you can do and many other things you could do in FIFA apart from a Super League. But because the Super League thing is hot, because it's hot, you want to do Super League streams. And this is messed up. And if you guys don't call this out and if you guys don't notice this, you're lying. Oh, now it's the Hyper Mega Trophy. Hyper Mega, maybe some, oh, so he went from Super League to Hyper Mega Trophy now, huh? Yeah, that's what they gone to. But it's still the Super League because it said it in the title right there. It says it right there. Listen, I don't ever have to work with Goldbridge. I don't have to, collaborate or whatnot. So I could criticize. I'm free to criticize. You see what I'm saying? I'm free to criticize. I'm free to give my thoughts. It's distasteful. I just want to say that. I thought he would have ended it because people said, oh, no, he ended it. He's not going to continue it. He didn't end it. He didn't end it. And you said, listen, let me find it. Let me give you guys the freaking, I'm going to bring receipts. I'm bringing receipts here. I'm bringing receipts. Where's the receipt? Where is that? God damn. Look, let me show you guys another thing. I might get in some trouble for this, but look at this. Look at this. Look at another way of capitalizing on things. If you're becoming, look, Craig and I are cool and everything. I'm not criticizing what he's doing, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. Like, how many times you guys have to talk about this thing? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But it's good. It's good. It's a business. It's the way I look at things. I'm looking for the Goldbridge thing. There was a video with Goldbridge. Yeah, right here. Right here. But maybe the title got changed. Listen, man. Listen. This thing is becoming a joke. This thing is becoming a joke, man. Listen, man. This thing is becoming a joke. This is becoming a joke, man. Listen. This is the underground. This is definitely the underground. This is the underground. What you guys are at right now is the underground. As Thriller said the other day, this is truly the underground. It's truly the underground. You got good quality, everything. You just don't have the success. Well, not the success. There is still success, but, the mainstream success. And maybe I don't even want that. You see what I'm saying? Because maybe I'll become a meme. Maybe I'll become a meme and, I don't want to be a meme. I want to be me, not a meme. You get it? I don't want to be a meme. So, what are you guys saying, man? What are you guys saying? So, Zachary saying the media being really slanderous towards the owners, inciting riots because the clubs rebelled and upset with the economic streams. Let me see. Gervais says, we all know Goldbridge is a hypocrite. He only cares about views and money. That's why I stopped watching him. So, Dr. Bell says, this isn't the have hope hangout. What the hell? Receipts? Yeah. Look, let me let you guys know this one time. People would love the freaking Super League. You see, all these people, I'm going to leave you with this last thought here. Dr. Bell says, FIFA, LOL for baby. Nah, that's not for babies, bro. FIFA is good. It helps your concentration. I play FIFA. My hand-eye coordination and everything. I'm playing the game. I'm having fun. It's fun. It is fun. Look, it is fun. I don't know about you, but I could only speak for myself. Listen here. People would love the Super League. People would love it. And I'm going to leave you with this last thought. If the Super League was to happen, you see all these people that are protesting, all of them that are protesting, they'll watch the Super League. They'll be in the stadiums. They'll be, buying tickets. They'll be buying merch. They'll be buying everything. Don't believe these people. It's only for hype. It's all cap at the end of the day. All cap. All caps. saying it loud in all caps. It's all cap at the end of the day. It's all cap. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Do not believe this. Trust me, guys. Remember, I told you this. So actually, you know, you guys continue to support the channels that still actually have a soul, where there's still passion, and there's still rest days. There's still days where you could relax, watch movies with your wife and kid, you know. There's still rest days. There's still days where you say, oh man, I ain't uploading today. I'm taking a break. Okay? So that'll be it for today, guys. Almost 3 hours. It was fun. Didn't plan to go this long, but I gotta go and get me some rest. I gotta be up at 4:50 in the morning. I got work at 5:30. And I've been tired. You know what I'm saying? I've been tired lately, man. Just doing a little extracurricular activities that I really shouldn't be doing and things like that, you know. But I've been tired, man. So I gotta get some rest. We'll be back tomorrow for the watch along. You know what I mean? So look forward to the watch along for the Champions League semi-final, second leg between Man City and PSG. And on Wednesday, I'll be back for a brief review of the Chelsea Real Madrid match as well. So and then we have week 35 predictions coming up on Thursday, where we could go down more rabbit holes and we could be real with one another. You know, we could have a conversation where your comments will be read and everything. So look, man, appreciate it, guys. Appreciate everybody in here. Airsless in the Super League was always a FIFA concept. People were doing FIFA once. It got boring. Yeah, I know. I personally don't enjoy playing the Super League in FIFA. I never did it. But we're going to be doing it on our gaming channel, Dominic Rich Gaming, where we do different things over there. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to be doing it differently. I think this is going to be the first. I don't know, but it will be 2 Super Leagues in one league system. Get it? It's going to be the second tier and it's going to be the first tier. So if you don't do well, you get relegated. And I have a feeling I'm going to put Man City in the second tier to come up to the first tier, because it's going to be difficult. So that's going to be the challenge. I was thinking about doing all 4 tiers of the English system and put the best clubs in the world in the English system and fight my way up to the top Premier League. But I was like, nah, that's a bit too much. But look, man, look, guys. Thanks for coming through once again. Do appreciate the continued support. Appreciate your eyeballs. And, you know, guys, come on. Coming in with the new merchandise once again. Look, man. The new merchandise. New merchandise, you know what I'm saying? Honduras, baby. Olympia. Oh, man. I got this shirt. I saw this jersey and I had to pick it up. I love football jerseys, man. I couldn't resist. I'm not an Olympia fan, but when I see these things, man, I get weak. I get weak at the knees and I can't even speak. I get weak, man. But guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for coming through again. Thriller, my boy, thanks for coming through. Gervais, Zachary, we got Alex Jones, Dr. Bell, Antoine Eugene, Formidables, Errol Brown, OB, Jersey Boy, everybody who came through today. Who else is in here? Alex Jones, Liverpool fan for life, Air Slayer. Who else is in here? Gervais, big up to my boy Gervais, Aaron Guy. Who else is in here? Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Those of you guys watching the replay and you got all the way to the end, you're the real deal. So, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching once again. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.